My audio. All right. Yeah, I mean, as you just said, last time we killed a whole dragon. Although you guys got mighty close to some deaths there. That dragon had pulled off maybe one more breath weapon, things could have gone real south real quick. But let's, besides the dragon, let's do a quick recap on what exactly we've been doing here in the last session. I'm going to pop up another one of the handouts to you guys. Where is it? It's the side view of Skyreach Castle, where we currently are. So after clearing out all of the hunting lodge pretty brutally, you guys made your way to the nearby town of Parnast. I'm actually just going to double us back to that map for a second. The town of Parnast, you realized, had been largely taken over by a lot of the cultists, although they were kind of keeping it secret a little bit. But upon winning over the main bartender in town, you all were able pretty quickly to get the lowdown on the situation. There was like wyverns, or wyverns, however we decided to say it last time, in the shed, and you guys knew that you'd be able to, or you would need to, get onto the floating fortress, the castle at the end here. You guys knew that it could take to the skies, as that seems to be where all the treasure has been heading this whole time. And if you're going to stop the cultists, it would appear to be the place to do it. You guys ended up sneaking on in the cover of night, and after some pretty fucking stellar stealth checks and perception checks, you guys broke in through the lower courtyard. You can see some of your guys are still tokens still over here. Didn't even need to go through the main gate where all those ogres are mounting like ballistas and stuff. You know that there are some rock giants here as well, which is a concern, but you did bypass them. Likely there were some more wyverns down or up in this area, the stables. But thanks to some primo perception checks and scouting from the rogues, you found a secret staircase up to the next tier of the castle. Although you did know that in this area of the first floor, one of the rooms in there seemed to have a bunch of cultists in it, it sounded like, and another room had a bunch of kobolds as well. But you bypassed them in addition to the giants. Somewhere in here, presumably, is Resmir herself, the worm speaker for the Black Dragon aspect of Tiamat. But you guys made your way up to the upper courtyard here, which if we look at the side view, we can see you basically went through that spiraling staircase up to the top, and then after exploring around the top a little bit, you went even lower than you had ever been. You have, at this point, felt the castle, it is like taking off at the moment, because it started to rumble. You guys went in through a cave at the top, went all the way down to that little patch of gold on the side view here, which is, you haven't looked through all the massive treasure pile yet. But while in there, you were ambushed in his own lair, ambushed by this massive dragon. This is Glazheel the Cloud Chaser, a adult white dragon. Here's his art again. Well, that's the generic white dragon art. This was the special encounter handout they made for this book. I like it a little bit more. I think his face is a bit more expressive, personally. But yeah, that is where we're at right now. You're deep in the bowels of the castle. Guppy's not here today. Per usual, when someone's missing, I'll jump him in if we need him, but try not to, get someone killed who's not present. What's the play here? There's obviously a ton of treasure over there, like thousands of coins you saw.
Could I possibly figure out how old the dragon might be?
I would say give me an Arcana check, based on the size and like abilities of this dragon.
Give a sec. I'll figure that. I don't think the bill's straight away.
Oh, starting off session strong with a nat 20. We'll assume that was meant for the other person, but nat 20 is a nat 20.
That was meant for, yes, the other.
You would know that this is a adult dragon. Adult dragons typically are somewhere in the range of like 100 to 200 years old.
Okay, so this is not the egg we've been looking for.
Not the what you've been looking for.
An egg.
Well, no, it's most certainly not. It wasn't the egg. The egg couldn't have
Yeah.
hatched and turned into this so quickly.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're
Okay.
they're like juvenile. They're basically like wormling hatchlings, then juvenile till they're like 50, then young adults, and then adults. This is like, 3 tiers from the bottom of like dragon age and power.
Gotcha. Cool stuff.
Mm-hmm,
If I walk up to the if I walk up to the edge of the view, can I see anything does it look like it's all gold, or does it look there's any like thing that I might or someone might want in the
Give me a perception check. I think you guys did look through it last time, but let's get specifics. I don't think you found all the items in there. There's definitely some shenanigans. Well, not shenanigans, just a lot of stuff hidden away. On an 8, you don't see any items jumping out. You just like the massive amount of coins. There's probably like some regular treasure like goblets and stuff, but no like magic or significant items to jump out at you. If anyone else wants to make one as well, they can. Walker, Willa, or Darval.
Perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Q. 11, a little bit better. That's a lot better. All right. Willa does a flyover with that 21. Going through everything here. We'll say you make an estimate of the coin amounts, but I'll tell you what it is. It's too much that you can't carry all this out. It's impossible. But apart from all the regular coinage, there is a frozen chest in the middle. You guys spotted the chest last time, but you go through it now. That's got some platinum pieces and 21 sapphires. In terms of magical items and things that jump out at you, a lot of this you would recognize just from your stuff already. I'm going to need 2 Arcana checks. There's a potion you don't know, and a set of bracers you don't know. But there is a +1 longsword, a +1 longbow, and +1 leather armor.
I'll check out the bracers.
All right, go for it.
I have no idea what they are.
Anyone can make the check if they would like. See if Guppy can do it as well. All right. We'll do Guppy's roll then as well. I'm gonna say, yeah, you guys would identify these are bracers of defense. Basically, if you're attuned to them, +2 AC, if you're wearing no armor and using no shield.
Yeah.
Not super useful for you guys.
Well, Guppy could use them.
I think Guppy isn't using armor's unarmored bonus right now, so Guppy could definitely wear those. Apart from that, the 12 would identify the potion. Potion is a potion of gaseous form. Or gaseous, I guess, depending on how you would like to pronounce it. I say gaseous. It lets you use a gaseous form spell. Basically, it's what it sounds like. Turns you to gas. You can, like, float through stuff. It's hard to see you, etc., etc. And then I will copy and paste the rest of the Hoard. This is obviously tons and tons of loot. Like, literally thousands of pounds. But this is what's on the floor. Got 500,000 copper, 100,000 silver, 5,000 GP, 800 platinum. Sapphires were 300 a pop, and there's more than 20 of them. There's a lot on the table. You definitely think this is, obviously the wealth that has been collected across numerous things.
How much money do we think we can reasonably carry out?
Sorry, 1 second. I was checking. My server bot is not doing what it should and pinging, but whatever. In terms of how much you could carry out, I'm not usually one to track the weight of coins and stuff. But I'd say if you guys focused on like just the gold pieces and the platinum, you could probably take that out.
How big are the sapphires?
Oh,
Sapphire is probably about like fit in the palm of your hand.
So if you shook your hand, that'd be pretty good, right?
So
Change.
I think you could probably get the
do we-
sapphires as well. They're pretty light.
do we each take 4 sapphires and 160 platinum?
Sure.
Well, that sounds good. I should update.
There's
these sheets, I guess.
160, you said?
No, 160.
Yep, 160
divided by 5.
platinum.
And then
11.
4 300 gold piece sapphires.
Cool. Good payday. I trained to rogues. I get payday here.
Is there anything in particular you're trying to like sneak away with rogues, or trying to focus on equipping yourself with? You guys have a lot of +1 weaponry already.
Yeah, no, well, we're good.
Nice.
So I have a question.
Yes. Lay it on me.
We just killed a dragon. It was probably pretty loud. There's something to see if.
Oh, it roared.
People are
It was
having,
definitely loud.
Yeah, exactly. So like, likely do people think that people upstairs thought the dragon killed us? And what do I guess my question is, do you think they're going to come down here to see what happened? Do we think they're too afraid of what might be a living dragon to come down and check on us? What do you guys think?
I'd say on the perception checks you already made, you at least don't hear anyone right now. Although at this point, you are pretty sure the castle is lifted off. You can feel the thrum has been continuous this whole fight, and it was building up a lot, but now it's kind of settled back down to this low-level background vibration.
Let's see.
So, I feel like if I was in a cult that clearly didn't care about if I lived or died, and I heard a dragon roar very angrily, I wouldn't go look.
You make it. That's fair. On the flip side, though, it might send some of the lower tier people down to check us regardless, just in case.
You're not wrong.
Like you said, they don't. Because like you said, they don't care if they live or die. So
You're not wrong there.
It's true. So what's the plan? Do you want to are you trying to like lay in wait for some people? Are you trying to rest at all? Also, because you guys
that's
are.
the thing. I'm trying to figure out where we can take a short rest. If this is a safe place to take a short rest, or should go somewhere else in the
Is
castle.
there like
like
a
west.
place we could hide in the giant pile of gold? Like, that has to be massive, right? Can we like hide in that corner?
I would say during explorations of the gold, you would see that over in this corner. So that's like a ledge, right? If you climbed up there, it looks like. Let me actually just kind of scoop you guys together really quick. That ledge appears to be how the dragon would like fly in and out. So you can kind of see that leads to the outside over there. But because of that, this is like the dragon's exit tunnel. In theory, other people wouldn't be using it.
It's nighttime, right?
It is nighttime. You guys broke in at night.
So I could probably put up a tiny hut there. And it would blend into the sky behind.
Yeah, you want to
just
throw down a tiny hut?
Good call.
Yeah.
It's a
Probably-
ritual spell. It takes a little bit of time to set up.
Oh, nice. It's not even
Well-
a slot. Yeah, if it's ritual, I feel like go for it.
While you're doing that, how long does it take you? 10 minutes because of ritual.
I think that's 15.
Well,
I'm gonna
while you're
do
doing that,
a-
I reset on my horse.
All right, you resummon your horse. I have a little
takes 10 minutes.
snow bubble effect. Well, I'll use that as the tiny hut for now.
Horse, however, cannot stay inside the bubble.
You can't. Why not?
Creatures aren't allowed in.
Okay, I'll be right outside. On the other side, I'll tell them to be quiet. Or maybe I'll start my long rest 10 minutes before. So at the end of the rest, while you're doing the ritual, I'll start resting, and then I'll summon the horse at the end of the rest. How's
So
it
you guys
sound?
are taking a short rest, I assume?
I think so, right, guys?
Yeah?
At least that's what it sounded like. All right, let me spend some of Guppy's hit dice, probably. All right, so that's 17.
He 12s, man.
And none of you guys ever took like chef or anything that's gonna give you extra dice on a short rest?
No,
Okay. Acknowledge.
I don't think so.
I mean, I didn't think you guys had, but
It's cool.
always worth checking. All right, he'll use.
I will split this here.
All right, Guppy will stick at that for now.
That's all for me. Well, I'm at 50 out of 52, so I'll stop there.
Went too far. There you go.
Didn't take much damage that fight, I guess. I think it healed him. Of course, 10 HP was pretty good.
Once again, that temp HP from the Twilight Cleric ability, pretty
Bonkers.
fucking outstanding.
And really clutch.
I feel like that's gotta be like one of the top tier cleric powers. That's wild.
It's really good.
Like if you think about it, just damage negated Lyral, she probably negated like upwards of 70 damage that fight. That just like didn't happen.
No, yeah, it's wonky. It's awesome.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I see you. Sorry, my cat's like
Do we still
poking.
have the 10 page? Do we still have the 10 page hit points? From the fight?
I think it only does it last for how long? It's not infinite, right? Once the aura ends, Lyral. I think there's a time
Doesn't
limit.
like specifically say it expires.
Let me see. Twilight's domain. This is the Twilight Sanctuary, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say it does not. It doesn't state that it's gone.
Wait,
So I think it does just last till it's out of it. Let's see. Sphere
that's bonkers.
lasts for a minute. Yeah, I guess you still have the 10 hit points.
Wow. Cool.
Unless there's an
Okay, so-
overall time limit in 5e, but I don't think there is. Yeah, they last until a long rest normally for regular temp hit stuff. So yeah, you guys should have whatever temp hit points you ended the fight with, which is pretty big.
Sweet. Yeah. Man, that ability is bonkersly good. I love it.
I will say, as you guys are taking a short rest, here's the thing. You're going to see some people come down. If you guys stop the short rest to attack them, the short rest won't happen.
Yeah.
But I don't think they can see you while you're camouflaged. So you guys just trying to listen in, or you want to try to jump them? It's not
And the cast knows that you're
anyone
already-
big at the moment.
I
Depends
vote
on what we
just
see.
listen. We want
Yeah, I think
that
that's-
short rest.
All right.
I agree.
You basically, I'll copy some of them over. Coming from the same direction you did is a couple of kobolds. 2 of the Dragon Wing cultists. They're the ones who can do like the special elemental sword shenanigans. And then a small squad of 4 cultists.
Yeah, like I said, they'll send low ranking stuff down in case the dragon's still alive and eats them.
All right, give me a perception check. You're trying to listen in here because you're in the best hiding spot, but it is open to the sky in a moving castle, so there's a lot of wind noise in the background. Oh, Lyral snatching
I'm trying to keep my horse
secrets
quiet.
out of the fucking shadows over there.
I'm just doing my best to keep my horse quiet.
Lyral almost literally I would say rebounding off of like shadows within the chamber of Glazheal. You listen to the cultists talking. A lot of just distressed noises and like worrying and prayers from the kobolds and Draconic. The cultists kind of silently look to the dragon wings for instruction. The dragon wings like, all right. It looks like some of the treasure's been taken. That chest is open. But I don't see anyone here. If we're in the sky, unless they had a manner of flight. Well, even if they did, we're pretty high up. Unless they could sustain it. It would be a difficult egress. Presumably, they're still somewhere in Skyreach. The dragon wings, one of the dragon wings turns to the cultist. Is like, you all are going to be runners. We need to alert everyone that we can. You, he points at one. He says, go back to the first floor. Alert Resmir and her guards. Perhaps she can convince Wigloff and Hulda to help us. You guys can make a history check if you want on those guys. He points to another guy. He's like, you rally more of our troops. The cultists are the only ones I know can be.
First floor, right?
He said first floor, yeah, for Resmir, was what he had just said. You, Lyral and Darval, those are two pretty brutal stone giants you've heard about. That live in this region. Those are probably the two you saw down on the first floor. You would know they have a reputation of being extremely brutal in combat. Especially favoring melee as opposed to some of the rock throwing that their other cousins might get up to. You would also know, perhaps more concerningly on the 17 Darval, that Wigluff and Hulde, they are stone giants, but more importantly, they are allies of someone you know as Blago Thuckus. He is a cloud giant and presumably the owner of the castle, as they usually summon powers like this. If he's here, that's certainly a danger. Cloud giants are not only powerful in melee, he most likely has some innate spell casting relating to flight and lightning.
Good to know.
So that just happened. He points to the next guy. He's like, you two, go visit the Red Wizard's chamber, see what they're up about right now. And finally, he points to the fourth cultist. And he's like, you rally the ogres. High alert. I want them patrolling all the levels. And finally, to the kobolds. He's done with the cultist instructions. He's like, get all of your kin on high alert. Great honor and prizes and glory for Tiamat's cause to anyone who can find and kill these interlopers. With that, the cultists kind of bow, grim face, and the kobolds like run off, skittering excitedly. The dragon wings both kind of like grow those like shadowy wings that they do and fly out after the like down the tunnel after their allies. That being said, no one else comes down here for the rest of the short rest, so you do complete it. What do you guys think your next play is? That was a lot of potential information that they had.
We don't know how easily the Giants are willing to help Resmir. I think just try to take her out while we have the chance before she convinces the Giants to help her. What do you guys think?
The problem is that she's probably going to be talking to the Giants, right? So if we go to
That's true.
Giants,
That's a good point.
So I would say, since cloud giants are involved now, give me an Arcana check. As you hear about that problem. Darval and Waka, the pair of you, both with the -1. You guys, cloud giants are extremely full of themselves. If a cloud giant's involved, part of the question becomes why does he care about flying the cult around, and probably to what degree does he care? Because they're very disparaging of anyone that's not a giant.
Interesting. It's a good question.
But you do at least know the location of like your primary target right now,
Mm-hmm.
which is Resmir. You also at least have the knowledge of the, basically the Sword Coast's treasure, all the towns that are hit is here. You know that it's here.
Are stone giants the same way?
Say that again, Lyra?
Are stone giants the same way in that pridefulness?
I would say yes, but not to like the same. Oh, don't knock over my water bottle. Come on now. Sorry, my cat's being a butt. Getting water on my DM screen. All right. I would say this. Like, yes, they are, but not nearly to the same degree as the storm giants. Storm giants are a lot more like xenophobic than, or sorry, the cloud giants are more xenophobic than the stone giants. Excuse me.
Do we know of any connection between dragons and giants?
I would say those Arcana checks, not really. I mean, giants used to have a far larger presence like throughout Faerun. They used to have like their own cities, their own territories. They're a very powerful race. But at the same time, so were like the dragons. Dragons definitely used to be more prevalent than they are today. They're a bit rarer now, but they're definitely both races that have like seen the heights of power and perhaps don't reach there still, but maintain that strength. You would know that during like they never like really were allies or anything. It was like the dragons aided the giants' empire or anything like that. The giants were also probably way more capable of working together than the dragons. A lot of dragons have a lot of difficulty working with each other.
Yeah. Very dragon-like.
Yeah, they're very individualist.
We think we could convince the giants the dragon was insulting them.
It's not impossible. I mean, if they hate smaller folk, like that means they probably also hate the cultists there too. So it's not like you're, any less hated or anything, or like more hated perhaps.
I feel like the giant, even being an intelligent creature, because it's so xenophobic, probably really wouldn't notice the difference between us and the cultists if we just like wear some cultist clothes real quick, and then just be like, kind of snicker at the giant, like in the background, like, ha, we got giants working for us like slaves. Really piss them off.
Okay.
That's some shit, yeah. Where would we get cultist clothing?
Yeah.
I guess there's gotta be some around here somewhere.
Right?
Or wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
If we go there to Resmir's talking with the giants.
She was at some point, yeah.
Yeah. We could literally just ask Resmir how she believes the giants compare to the dragons of Tiamat.
Snap.
Because I don't think
I'm intrigued.
she'd be willing to lie and commit sacrilege against her cult.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good.
Hey, anything's possible, right?
Yeah.
So let's say, as you probably have enough time during the hour rest, so like you can pick your next move without the time limit, basically, because you're spending like an hour, quote unquote, character figuring this out. And then I assume It's not taxing or anything to do it, Darval. It doesn't stop a short rest because it doesn't cause energy. I assume you're like summoning the horse during the last 10 minutes, like outside the bubble.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that definitely can happen. What?
I think we should at least try to get Resmir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the question. I think you guys did a survey of the tunnels last time. Not to beat a dead horse, but I'll pop up the side view again. On the top courtyard, you guys basically went through that big cave up there all the way to the bottom. You know that somewhere around here, the spiral staircase should lead you to, like, the lower courtyard if you need to. There's obviously exits to the west and east that lead into open air. Where are you trying to get to for Resmir?
Well, she's on the first floor.
She
I
is,
assume
yeah.
it's connected to the lower court. I assume it's like connected to the lower courtyard.
Okay, so try to go straight for that
Well, then,
side
yes.
exit.
What do you guys? Does that sound right? Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, did we see the direction the guy went?
They kind of scattered in like various directions to go to like the different spots in the castle.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But I'll bring you guys down to over here. Sorry. Basically, it's next to the spiral staircase. This is like the hidden ice area that will lead you back to the lower courtyard. That the tunnels here are capable of bringing Olympian out. What's the plan as you like are nearing the exit to the here? Are you trying to like stealth your way out? Or like you basically know that you saw the doors leading to where the giants were that you know are near Resmir. That's like I'll measure it like a 50-foot dash, like 50 foot from the exit of the secret tunnel. So are you trying to like make a quick break for it and hope that speed is concealing you, or like a slow sneak?
What do you guys think?
We vote stealth.
Okay.
All right,
I
let's do.
think the rogues should stealth.
Well, if
Afterwards-
you all stealth, then
No,
it'll be
I
a group check.
Yeah, but the thing is, Darval and I are almost certainly failing the group check.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, it's basically how low do Guppy or the other two get.
Yep.
So I think that having the rogues stealth by themselves, and then London and I try and just dash through, and if we get caught, at least the rogues will be able
That's
to
fair.
like, pincer the enemies.
You can hop on the horse. It'll take 6 seconds to cross there on the horse.
All right, so I'm gonna switch maps then. Hold on. So Willow, Waka, and Guppy will stealth together. You guys are going on that horse.
Yep. Hop on.
I'll get
Where
on
am I?
first.
As will I.
All right, so first thing, Guppy, Waka, and Willa. So the lowest here is a 12. As you guys move around, you can see that there are now patrols of the big ogres around. So the question is your 12 going to basically beat the passive of the ogres, which it does.
Ooh.
So Waka and Willa
Nice.
and Guppy can make it to the door. And I'm gonna say probably make it to the door and slip inside. So I'm gonna bring you guys through the doors here. All right. Are you both riding on Olympion? Farther follow-up question.
I am. I think so. It's faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Olympion. Does he have? I'm just checking his stats really quick. Basically, he's gonna make an athletics check and try to just see
Okay.
how fast he can book it. I know mechanically he has a speed, but I'm gonna give this a roll here.
That's a strength thing, right? That's strength. Strength
Yeah.
roll, I guess.
So just do a strength
Okay.
roll.
Ooh, that's not good.
All right. Hold on. We're gonna presume that the others opened the door for you to lead a route.
That's a bad one.
Do you have any inspiration? Do you want to reroll it before I say
Oh, I
that?
do have inspiration. I do have inspiration to do that.
Up to you.
Oh, gotcha. No, definitely.
Okay, go for it. You can reroll that.
1 second. Just recognize I used it.
Okay, that is enough.
better.
Basically getting
That's
by their
better.
passive.
I'll take it.
Olympian gallops in after you guys. A little bit of an initial slip on the cold ice. But with the howling wind and the timing of the patrol of ogres, you guys all find yourselves in one of these side buildings. Really one of the only side buildings of the actual castle proper you've been in. I presume you guys are shutting the doors behind you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. As you enter here, kind of like a little bit of trying to catch some breath from some of you, but being like extra quiet, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Nope.
Ooh, okay.
I can't see anything, by the way.
Oh, sorry, it's because it's not... Oh, no, she would have torches in here. Hold on. I will light some torches, because they would be lit in here. Reflecting off of the ice walls. Alright, now you should be able to see. Alright. Willa. On a 26, you can hear Resmir. You hear some deeper growling, perhaps of a beast, and Resmir's like, "It's all right, my loves. It's all right. We'll take a break and then continue." Sounds like she is in the room to your left. There's also a room to your right. There is a door. First of all, hallway to the left. You can't see everything down there. But the door in the top right, you can hear what sounds like someone pacing in circles across the ice and stone floor. Door to your right seems silent.
Just bust the door open, attack, or what's the plan, guys?
We should at least see how many people are on the other side of that door.
Yeah, fair.
Also, before we attack Resmir, maybe I should cast Silence on the room.
Ooh.
Ask it.
Interesting.
Fucking assassination's going.
Just so that Resmir can't notify others of being attacked.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
All right. So if you're trying to more information, are you trying to figure out how many people are in that top right room? Is that what you're saying, Waka?
Yes.
Okay, I'd say if one of you or the pair of you wants to stealth over there with the rogues and try to listen in a bit more closely.
I'll head over there.
Go for it.
So, go over there. Oh.
Alright. We're going to check some passive perceptions here with that 15.
What exactly does silence do? I mean, silence making them quiet do?
Oh, I assume you haven't
Well,
cast
no,
silence yet, was what I...
No, I haven't.
Okay, no one
You have
seems
or
to come out and stop you, Waka, but you can see now that you're up there, door at the very far left will open out into the courtyard, and there's an additional door leading into some room back there. Give me a perception check at this door, though, as you try to figure out how many people are in there. You become quite convinced that there is just one person in there pacing in a circle, pretty wide circle. Sounds like the room is rather large. You hear every so often he's talking to himself a little bit, or at least it sounds like a masculine name. Kind of muttering. You hear like snippets of words talking about Tiamat a little bit. How like they need our help. They can't do it without us. Respect me more. You hear him say like something about like respecting him more than Sandesel. Or sorry, Sandasil, not Sandesel. Sandasil. Give me, I'd say, a history check on that name.
Okay. At that point, I'll just go back and report what I saw and heard.
Yeah, if I assume Waka tells you guys can make a check here.
I mean, just from the sounds of what Walker heard, it sounds like that's the Giants, right?
It didn't sound like it. It sounded like a singular like man pacing around.
Yeah, but they said they need us. That.
Oh, that they need us. Gotcha. It could be. A lot of people
Or,
there.
I guess it could be the Red Wizard.
I will say it didn't sound like Asbara. You guys have met Asbara a few times now. On a 17, Darval, a little bit of cold runs down your spine, and not from the castle itself. Sandasil Morgia is a vampire that has terrorized this part of the Sword Coast for some time.
I still vote we just try and take out Resmir quickly.
Yeah.
But I don't know if other people would agree or not.
Do we know exactly where Resimir is? Like,
Yeah, you heard her talking from this door.
okay. Should we try to scout out that door? Maybe get that assassination attempt, depending on who's in there. Like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think, I cast silence and we have them just go in immediately and get the assassination attempts.
All right, what is the radius of silence?
It is a 20-foot radius, but before we do it, I want to give Willa Vigilant Blessing.
Okay, advantage on initiative, right?
Yeah, and then for silence, I want to cast it basically 20 feet past the door, if possible.
Like on your side, or once you open it 20 feet into there?
Once I open it, just instantly 20 feet into there.
Okay. You guys do you feel, are you trying the doorknob or just like kicking it down? What's the move here?
I don't know.
I vote try doorknob so we could try to get an assassination attempt before the actual fight.
True. All right. In that case, Walking Willow, you can feel it is locked. I'm gonna say whoever opens it of the two of you can get advantage because you're helping her with the thieves' tools, but whoever is actually opening it is gonna need to make a stealth check. Because you're like, there's someone in that room. You're trying to open this lock as quietly as possible. So someone is making that lockpick with advantage, but okay, 18 does do it. That will unlock it. Ooh, smashed it.
Nice.
All right, Waka, you like very carefully, Willa kind of like handing you different probes and tools to insert in this like more complex lock. Slowly ease it open. So there's not even a click. Just you know that you've ever so slightly turned the inner cogs and bars enough. All right. That means I'm going to remove this door. As the door slides open, you can't actually ready the spell out of combat, but I presume on your turn you're getting ready to cast silence over there.
Yeah.
All right. So since you guys surprised them, we are going to go into initiative. Don't know why I'm selecting all of you. That is not how this program works. I've been using different programs. All right, go ahead and roll yourselves into initiative.
And Willa has advantage on this.
And Willa does have advantage.
I rolled terribly. About my horse, I doubt. Okay, so the horse got a 5, I got a 4.
Solid start.
Why
Resmir also coming in with a 5.
Sec. I roll my. Oh, crap. Forgot to click myself. Ignoring the fact that I still got 4, but like, wow.
Yeah, not even much better on that. The guard drakes are a bit higher.
Willa change her number to 20. That was the higher too.
Yes, Willa can change it to 20. I'm just rolling someone else. Okay. Oh, and Willa is a 20. All right. Waka, you are up first.
All right. I am going to. Guess I don't.
Literal, are you still on top of me? On top of the horse?
No, I would be off first.
Okay, cool.
Would I already have advantage because it's
Yeah, you were hidden, so you. Although presumably you'd probably be on like this square. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Sorry. Probably be on one of these two squares by the door.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I did open.
Yeah, you did pick it.
Okay, so yeah, so I'll just shoot resin.
Okay.
Well, I'll try to.
Computer popping up random stuff.
Is that?
Excuse me.
This one right here.
Yeah, is that resin?
It is indeed. The Black Worm speaker herself. I will pop up her art again because it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we tangled with Resmir.
Right. Yeah.
All right. See, she's like gradually reaching for the blade of her massive sword. That is a hit. So this is going to be a crit here with Assassinate.
And sneak attack, right?
With sneak attack as well, yeah. So go ahead and keep adding this up.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
All right.
Woo, 2. Double the damage.
And then how much do you add on your normal attacks? Plus 5. So minus 10 off of that.
think that comes to 51 total, but
Yep.
I could be wrong.
It's 51. I was adding it on my calculator as we went just to make it faster.
Ooh,
She seems to be a little bit above bloodied after that.
nice.
Thump. Bolt, or the crossbow bolt, thump, slams into her. She's surprised. Her Grakes growl their anger at this.
What's your next bonus? Does she go before or after my horse?
She goes before your horse.
I figured as much. Fair enough.
The horse only had +1. She's got like +3. She rolled
Yeah.
really bad.
Fair enough.
All right. 'Tis Willa's turn.
Is she still surprised? Kind of surprised right now?
She wouldn't be if she had gone after Waka. Like if she'd rolled higher, but because Willa is still going before her, it is still counting as that, yes. However, that is a miss with advantage.
Maybe some inspiration there. Maybe some inspiration.
Oh, if you do have one, sorry, I called it a bit early.
I know, that's what I was just about to say. I was like, people are talking.
If you would like to, you can roll again.
Okay.
There.
All right. 23 would be a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. This is an assassinate. All right, we got, so that's 14 so far. And the longbow doubles but not triples it, or does it triple it?
It's triple because of the feet.
Right. Okay, so go ahead and roll. Click it 2 more times.
Yeah. And then you want to reroll that one?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that? D8?
All right.
1.
Let me math this out. All right, so we 53 total. She looks way past bloody now, getting down into the red. Lyral.
I'm gonna just cast silence and then move up next to Waka. So casting silence like right center.
Okay, let me see something.
20-foot radius, I believe, just covers the room and a little bit on each side of it.
Is there a save on it? No, right?
Nope.
Then she doesn't get to use her ability. All right.
No save.
You throw out silence. You see the guard drakes are like roaring in anger, but nothing's happening.
Does that mean she can't cast spells with semantic components?
Correct. All right. Anything else, Lyral?
I believe I have bonus action as well, right?
Yeah, you still have a bonus action. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I'll have to come watch
Actually,
your
don't have anything I want.
World of Warcraft stuff later.
Yeah, I think I'll just end my turn.
All right. In that case, it's gonna be the drakes. All right. Yep. That's what they're gonna do. One Drake is gonna try to basically bull rush athletics through you guys to get over here. Give me an athletics check, Lyral. Alright, he shoves past you. He is going to have to do that instead of attacking, but he's going to give flanking for his friend over here to go in on Lyral as she points at you to attack. This is going to be one with the bite and one with the tail. The guard drakes ones without wings, but they're really thick tails. So first is going to be the bite. 21 to hit with the bite.
20 hit.
That's going to be 9 piercing.
Okay.
And the tail is a crit.
Oh boy.
Tail is 10. So you got to make 2 saves for the concentration on silence, I believe. But with advantage, DC 10 for the con saves, because you have Warcaster.
I think it's only 1 because 1 didn't get through the bonus health.
Yes, if it didn't get through the bonus health, then it didn't trigger it. I forgot you guys still had the temp HP. That'll do it though. Cutting it close with that 13.
Yeah. I probably would have inspiration to know if I had...
Yeah, that. I mean, if anything's an inspiration, it probably should be that.
Yeah.
All right. That is all the Drakes can do. So we're gonna tab over to Resmir. All right. As her bonus action, she's gonna chug a potion here. Restore some of her health, but not overly bloodied, or like not over bloodied, basically. You see, like, free action, she's trying to yell for help, but obviously it's not working. She is going to zero in on Lyral. And let's see. She knows that she needs to stop Lyral from keeping the silence up. However, there is too juicy of an opportunity below as she steps to the right. Through the open hole of the black mask, boom, a rush of acid in a straight line rips through Waka, Darval, and Olympion.
I have resistance acid because of my armor.
Yes, you do have the magic armor. The 3 of you, so Horse, Darval, Waka, give me a dexterity save.
And if the horse passes, it takes no damage from the dex.
Yes, sir.
That's me.
That is a pass. You'll take half.
Here comes the horse.
Horse is a pass, so it takes nothing, I believe.
Correct, because of the feet. And then I'm actually the only thing in court because also resistance to the damage.
Ooh, the acid splatters across. You see her smile for a second, and that smile turns to like an angry, silent roar as she shouts in annoyance that it does nothing. Last but not least, Waka. Although I believe you have evasion now.
Wait, Ben, how much do I take? Because I'm resistant to the armor, to damage, and I succeed to save. How much damage do I take?
Oh, I thought it was. I forgot that resistance isn't a certain number, and this just halves it. So it was 21, half to 10, half to 5. I was thinking of some
okay, so it takes 5
damage.
damage. All good. And because I'm at 10 HP, so it actually did too much to me. Cool stuff.
All right. Ooh, she seems mad about that. Now it can be Waka. Go ahead and make that dexterity save.
Okay.
I don't think you have advantage right now. Do you want to reroll or anything, or take it?
I don't have any inspiration, so I guess I'm just taking.
I will say, if once you guys kill Resmir, there's a lot left to do in the castle, but you will all get an inspiration for killing Resmir. So just, remind me, hold me to it. You guys should get one for killing her. Waka, you do take 21 acid, though.
Whew.
Alright, that is going to be the end of Resmir's turn. It is Olympion.
Okay, so Olympion, I don't need to talk to him because I have telepathy with Olympion. I'm just gonna try to get in there next to Resmir. Can he do that? Move here. Would that require anything to get past
he
his
would
guy?
need to make an athletics check versus the guard drakes.
Okay.
Otherwise, they would stall him.
Cool. That's fine. 21.
Ooh, that's pretty big. Guard drake strength check. That is a 17. He pushes through. It will still make one op attack. I guess 2. You're going by 2 of them.
Yep.
All
Yes,
right.
I am.
Neither of these are at advantage. Give me 2 of the bites.
For the record, If they hit me instead.
Okay, well, one of them is a crit, one of them's a miss.
Okay, so I'll be taking that crit.
The crit is going to go ahead, it's going to be... Ooh. Oh my god, he whiffed the crit so bad. That is going to be 5 damage, minimum damage on the crit.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, that was
yeah, okay.
not impressive.
The Olympion's going to use the hooves on.
Right?
But
She
10 misses.
sidesteps, yeah, to the side. The hooves kind of slam down on the marble. Is that the end of Olympion's turn?
Yes.
Alright, give me 1 second. At the end of his turn, she is going to spend some legendary actions.
Ooh, plural. That's not good.
In fact, she is going to spend 2. And fill the room with swirling darkness that expands from her mask. That means that she is hidden right now. Creatures with dark vision cannot see her through the darkness.
It's magical darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Darval, you are up next. You can still take swings to where you think she is. It'll just be at disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm just trying to quickly, though.
Yeah, legendary actions. They'll get you. Oh, actually, but Darval, before you can swing, you are going to trigger something that was lying in wait as you ran over it.
That's not good.
You guys can see the title, but not the token right now.
We're gonna smother.
Yes, sir. The rug on her floor animates, reaching up towards the lovely Darval. All right, it's gonna have to try to make the attack roll still.
Wouldn't it have to go for the horse?
I believe it has reach, but oh no, okay, it's large size, but I guess it doesn't have large size reach.
Either way, I'm sending the damage to me.
Okay. I will say, if you send the damage to you, other effects will also transfer to you.
Oh.
So, decide that before I tell you if it hit or not.
Yeah. Is it attacking the horse for me?
Okay. Sorry, I was laughing at the fact that one of the chat, after Waka gave them in Starfinder a random monster showing up to throw things off, he is doing the same to Waka in retaliation. I will deal with that in a moment. What was your thing,
That's fair.
Darval?
Sorry, that's pretty great. Is it attacking the horse?
Don't worry, there will be more retaliation.
This is some fucked up arms race between them. Okay. It is going for the horse, because that is all it can reach, but technically you can redirect it to you with your ability.
I'm not going to.
Okay. In that case, what it got to hit the horse, that is going to be a 14. Does that hit?
That hits the horse. That is.
Okay. In that case, the horse takes no damage, but the rug wraps itself around its legs. Does not trip. It is at risk of suffocating as its mouth is wrapped up.
Ooh.
And it is currently, basically, it is grappled, so they are restrained, it is blinded, and unless it can bust out and breathe, it's going to start to choke.
Okay, like on its turn, can't make it save?
Yes, it can make an escape check on its turn to bust out. So,
cool.
It would have been that or hooves, so we'll say to the hooves this time.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think you guys would also know, as you feel it wrap around Darval, because it's below you, the rug, it's a pain because it's, grappling you. It is, however, thin. So if someone tried to, stab it or attack it off of Olympion, some of that damage would probably end up just hurting your horse instead.
Good to know. Well, my turn now?
Yes, it is Darval. As you're in that Darval, I think since this is a... Because there's so much going on in the castle, I am resistant to bring someone entirely new. I am, however, going to roll for the random thing to be one of the many parties within this castle stumbling across you guys.
Wait, Ben.
Yes.
Does darkness require a verbal component? Because if it does, Resmer can't cast it.
darkness does, the magic mask of the Black Worm Speaker does not.
Okay.
It's basically, it was a magical ability that has the same effect as darkness, but was not the darkness spell itself.
Okay.
Solid question, though. That's a fair point. Dar Valerie, what's your move? You're gonna swing with disadvantage, trying to cut your horse free.
Well, first I need to tap my movement to get off the horse, which is tricky because I can't see where the horse is. Can you take this off for a second?
I would
where the horse
say... hold on. Let me put this to the back.
Thank you. Okay. I'm hopping down to here. Hopefully.
I think that'll be an acrobatics check at the very least, because you are jumping off amidst a grapple into, like, darkness.
Oof. That was the horse.
That is the horse. What's your bonus?
No, that was my bonus.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's a flat 10 to not trip, but if you're not any better than the horse, then you do in fact trip.
Okay. So
that being said,
right?
you're prone. You're already at disadvantage for the darkness, so you can still swing at her with the same amount of disadvantage.
Can you use the other half of my movement to stand up?
Oh yeah, you haven't used your whole movement. You can stand up.
Yeah, I use half my movement to get off, trip, fall. Use the other half to get up. I think it's they swing at her somewhere where she is.
Oh no, I was gonna say she's gonna try to slap you, but that's Pathfinder. She can't op attack standing in this version.
Yeah. So do I need to roll something to see if I can hit her or not, or just
Yeah,
attack?
you have to attack twice. It's at disadvantage because you can't see her anymore.
Gotcha. Attack number 1 is 21 to hit.
Oh, even with the disadvantage, that will hit. Does she have any shenanigans
putting a spite
left?
on this. Oh, well, we'll see.
I don't
If this
think
goes
any
too
of
long,
them
use-
is going to be relevant, to be honest.
Cool. Level 1 smite.
All right, pop off.
Ooh, look at that damage.
That's hurting her bad, but she is still up.
Okay, attack number 2.
I'm going to bring this back
So
to
disadvantage.
hide you guys.
Because I hit her, do I know where she is now?
It's still a disadvantage because it's you're swinging
Yeah.
at like a 5-foot square area. There's a lot of maneuvering room within there.
Fair enough. Well, either way, it's gonna.
Yeah, that one won't do it.
Now,
Either way.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Waka. You can no longer see the primary target. I am, however, so I rolled in for our random thing here. Basically, what is going to happen is let's do some measuring here. No, he wouldn't get involved there. One of the stone giants, because they were trying to do negotiations, is going to use their whole turn to come around the corner through the doors. They are within the silence effect, though, as the doors open up and they seem extremely surprised at whatever the fuck they're looking at here.
Oh no.
But there is now this enormous creature peering through the doorway at you guys.
Oh no.
Just one? Just one, right?
Just one. They are huge size, just know they're 3x3. They fill up this whole hall.
Oh my gosh. Oof.
I would just like to be like, Rezimir betrayed us. Go warn everyone.
You're also silenced right now. You can't talk.
No, he's not. He's not.
Oh, is it only enemy targets?
It's a 20-foot radius, and I cast it exactly 20 feet in from the door.
Ooh, that's. I will say. Hold on. I was thinking on the diagonal is hitting the giant. If it doesn't, then the giant potentially could do some shouting on its next turn.
I believe it can, unfortunately.
All right. Well, we'll deal with that when it gets. I am gonna roll it in normally, and we'll see where it ends up.
Yeah.
So I take it back,
I-
Darval. You can say that. What were you trying to say to it?
That Rezimir betrayed us. Go warn the other.
Ooh. Oh, okay. That's gonna be a deception, my guy. Versus Hulda the Stone Giant.
Oh my god. I wish I
We'll
was
say Stone Giants not super renowned for their insight abilities. Oh,
You want to use an inspiration, maybe?
I,
Do you have any inspiration left?
I don't have any inspirations.
You should have
Ooh.
gotten one from the dragon, though, right?
That's what I thought. He hasn't.
everyone got one from the dragon, and I don't think you've used yours. Do you want to use it on this? keeping in mind it will still try to oppose it with a check as well.
Well, okay. So if I use it, do I have to take that one, or do I take the better?
Since you're using it after the fact, you have to take the new one.
That's an 11.
It's either like, well, no, you can roll it again. We'll say click the button again, but like, fuck, can't think. You can roll it again. We'll take whatever the one on the left is, or you can keep the 12.
I meant like if the next roll's like a 9, could it be the 12?
No. So it's either you roll both at once with an inspiration for advantage, or you can try to like redo a roll.
Oh, I didn't realize it could give you advantage.
Yes, you can just roll 2 at once for advantage, or like go for the reroll. So it's kind of like, are you spending it before or after the fact? Slightly different effect.
Gotcha. I'll take the 12. That's still an above average roll.
All right.
I'll keep that.
That is, you see Hulda reach to the wall next to him, snap off a giant boulder, and does not seem to be leaving.
Awkward.
Walker, you do still have a bonus and a move action, though. Do you want to do anything with that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to move the door out of the way, because he is standing in it now.
Can I see... I can't see anything at all in there?
No. I know the token isn't perfect. You can't see the guard drake right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's the case, just gonna attack the stone giant. Since you didn't really want to believe my lie.
We could try to do this all.
You want to?
I mean,
I guess I'll ready an action to shoot if he doesn't buy Willa's. Yeah. If Willa
Oh, doubling down. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you've already used your action, so you can't ready an action after you've used an action.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
I guess you have a bonus action to shoot.
I think I have to stab. So.
I think you have, yeah, I think you probably can't ready that. But if you want to use any of your cunning actions to like disengage or anything like that, you could do those.
I might. Wait, is that a guard drake right there?
Guard drake.
I think I'm pretty good where I am.
All right. In that case, Willa.
okay. Can I see?
No,
Okay.
it's a magical darkness, so even dark vision's not cutting it.
Okay. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna try to just first. I'm just gonna add a few more details, just like exactly what it is that they did.
Alrighty. Give me if you have any inspiration, do you want to roll with advantage or just go for a roll?
Oh, yeah, do that.
Oh, advantage. Yeah, let's do that. Advantage. Oh.
Ooh, that was rough. Fully pulls the boulder out of the wall. He's getting ready to like just slam you with it.
Okay.
Do you want to take any disengages or anything?
Does Waka's ready action go off then?
Yeah, he's probably.
Waka couldn't ready. He'd already done an action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly away a little bit. And, so I can't really, like, stone giant, right? That doesn't do anything.
You can't do what to the stone giant?
Shoot, like, it needs, like, blood damage, right?
No, you can still shoot it.
Okay. Okay, then I'll try to shoot those.
You'll have to shoot next turn because you already did your action trying to trick him.
Just see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can still move somewhere else and
Okay. then
get
I'll
ready to
try
shoot.
like-
I backed you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Did you
gonna-
want to go up as? I'm
So-
moving 15 back,
Yeah,
15.
I'm going up. Oh, can I go like?
I already moved you back.
I think you have enough to make it to either side of those like walls.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's all shield.
Or in that case, Lyral, what is
Okay.
the play here?
First thing I'm going to do is use my action to channel.
Channel Divinity.
That's the first.
Oh yeah.
This is why I
Man.
chose a different tornado for her.
Then
Competing darkness swirls.
you're not going to want to move it when I do this because I'm going to move back here.
Okay, I will leave it as is.
Then I'm going to bonus action face step
Okay.
right next to hold up.
Okay.
And
You step into the air and reappear.
Because it's winter form, he has to make all creatures all creatures I choose, or one willing creature. Sorry, yeah, one creature of my choice within 5 feet of me.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. I'm gonna move away from the guard drakes to him first, and I know that's gonna take off attack.
Okay, they'll try. Okay. They whiffed it. They did really bad.
Okay, so then I walk next to him. Then I'm gonna face step away from him, back to where I was between the guard drakes.
Okay, you dodge the attacks, run up to him, leap backwards through time and space, leaving, I assume, some sort of cold effect in play.
Because it's winter, one creature I can see within 5 feet of me before I teleport has to succeed on a wisdom save, or be frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Ooh, that's big. Okay. What are they trying to make here? Like, what is the save?
It is a save of 14.
14. Let me check his bonus. He unfortunately is going to pass that.
Unfortunate. And that's all my actions that I can do on the turn.
That's one smart guy.
To be fair, the deceptions weren't very high.
No, they weren't. They weren't.
Okay.
I do get my bonus health.
Yes, you do get the bonus health. What is he gonna do here? He is gonna step in. 1d6 plus 6. Yeah, he's one off on the diagonal from still being able to speak. All right.
The reason I put it that way was so that I could still cast spells.
I am gonna roll Guppy in here as well in a second because things are getting hairy. Okay, well, that's something. He is going to turn his head towards the door behind you guys, and it's just like, "Wizard, we have intruders. Come quickly."
Oh snap.
So many stat sheets open at once. Although my guys keep bombing the fucking initiative rolls here. Alright, he just says that, and then he is going to, in an attempt, because he already pulled the boulder out, he is going to wing a boulder at Guppy, because it was going to be Willa, but she ducked out of the way. Alright, that is going to be a hit. Alright, Guppy is going to take 20 and needs to make a strength saving throw, but he's going to do that at advantage here. Guppy gets hit with this massive boulder, but does not go down. What's going on? That's Hulda. Next is the Drakes. You did get back in line with those Drakes. They're going to try to split fire here. So they're going to move like so. And try to bite Waka and Liro. Liro, 2 attacks on you first.
Okay.
That's not a D20. That was a D12. Okay. Miss on the bite. Ooh, because you're high armor, miss on the tail as well. Waka. Bite. Probably going to hit. It's going to be a 21.
Yeah, they'll hit.
Okay, so the bite is... Where's my... There it is. The bite's going to run you 4 damage. Tail's also going to be a hit then. Tail is going to be a... Keep losing all my dang dice here. There it is. Tail's going to be another 4. All right. Bursting through the room in the upper chamber. Perhaps not bursting, more of a casual stroll. Fine, fine. I was busy ruminating. Let's make this quick. You guys do briefly think that this is Asbara Joss. However, it is not Asbara. It is a different Red Wizard of Thay. You see, this one has a unhealthy green aura, necromantic it seems, as skulls swirl around him, holding a bejeweled staff. Alright, as he steps out through there... let's see.
He looks super.
He's crazy looking. I love his art a lot.
Right?
Alright, seeing that there is quite a bit going on, he stops for a moment and he is going to cast Mage Armor on himself. As you see, the green smoke seems to form into a skull-shaped breastplate centered on his body. Bonus action is not relevant right now. Guppy is going to go into a rage, which I don't think anyone's asked him how his rages work yet. But per usual, there is an element of randomness at play. Oh, that might be the one you guys need. Let's see. That is... Okay. Guppy sees the new wizard, Hulda, and one of the 2 drakes that is visible. A ripple of necromantic purple energy rips through the air, 3 different beams striking Hulda, Wrath, and the guard drake. All 3 of them are going to need to make Constitution saves as his anger seemingly carves a path through the air. They all fail. And all 3 of them take 12 damage.
That's not too bad.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. He does also gain... Well, he has 12 temp HP right now, which is the max he's going to get from the aura anyway, so I'll just put 12 for now. He's then going to move up to Hulda. I think he's going to go with the multi-attack here. He's used his rage. So what happens when I try to play a PC, you gotta remember what his bolstering magic does. He is going to give himself bolstering magic. You see that purple energy swirls around him again. And he's going to get extra D3s on all his attacks to hit. Alright, he's going to Reckless these. Already hit, don't need the D3. Oops, I don't think I checked Raging, but that should be 8 damage to Holda. Going in for another. For 16 damage that time as the axe cleaves in. Alright, Rug of Smothering still wrapped around the horse here.
Yep.
Just gonna stay there and keep grappling you.
Fair enough.
Alright, Resmir. Resmir, what will you do?
Still can't talk.
She still can't talk indeed. Okay.
Also doesn't know Hulda is there because silence.
Yeah, she does not know Holda's there. She is going to... Oh, man. First of all, let's see if she gets her breath back, because that'll decide something for me. Does not get her acid breath back. Is going to... I'm going to move to the next person, so you guys can't see where I put her token in a second. She's going to move away from you, which does not provoke because you can't actually see her, Darval.
Okay.
I mean, you can see where she's in the smoke anyway, but, you know, pretend. Resmir,
Yeah.
because of her mask, can see through it. And she is going to lob a bolt of caustic acid at Darval.
Okay, so what do I have to roll for that?
It's an attack roll, yeah. It's not a saving throw.
Gotcha.
That is going to
Okay.
be 19 to hit Darval.
That hits, but I'm resistant to acid, so it's half.
So that case is going to be 20, half to 10.
Okay, okay.
Darval, that is you.
Okay, wait, what about the horse?
Oh, sorry. I think I double tapped the horse because I was trying to hide Resmir. Horse first.
Horse just is you try to break out the thing.
Give me just a strength check.
Oof.
Yeah, 8's not going to do it. It's still wrapped up.
Yep. Okay, my turn now. I'm just gonna. I guess start suffocating then.
I will look up the suffocation rules. I didn't think we'd get this far. And I know it's different in this than the other version.
Pretty terrible rules though.
It's got a lot. It can hold its breath for 1 plus con modifier number of rounds.
Oh, okay, we're good.
So I don't think it's gonna be an issue for a while. Now it's Darval.
Fair enough. Let me try. I want to check something. It's a range on this thing.
And then at the top of the round, we're gonna go do our halfway break because we're at a good pausing point.
Cool. And the radius. I'm gonna move closer to the center of the aura, like I guess around here, and I'm gonna ignite my wings. The radiant soul ability.
Ooh.
So I don't think it deals with magical light, unfortunately. The light does not, I don't think, dispel the darkness. But what's important here is at the end of my turn, I do radiant damage to everyone at 10 feet of me. Would I put hopefully is Resmir? I'm not sure for a fact.
Are you moving anywhere?
We'll have my level. I moved up once, like 5 feet.
Oh, okay, like up above. I gotcha.
Try to get close to like the center of the room. Hopefully hit her.
Okay, you will do radiant to everyone within 10 feet. That will also hit your horse though, unless he's immune, because he's celestial. I don't know.
Oh, he's celestial, but I don't think that makes him immune.
I don't think it innately does now.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
so
think- I don't
that's-
think- yeah, but so will the rug. So will the rug.
half your level rounded up.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 damage to all the enemies.
Yes. And to my horse.
Okay. Here's what's going to be crazy.
Uh-huh.
Despite not being a spell, Resmir does have to maintain this.
Oh.
Concentration. She does maintain it this time, but barely.
Ah. Bummer. I have 10 turns of wing. And when I hit someone, they'll still take extra damage.
Nice. All right. A flicker of angel light within the room. We're going to pause there and we'll take a quick break. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so as we continue the fight.
Cool stuff.
All right. Let's get back into it at the top. Waka, you are up first.
Okay. I think I'm gonna just start with stabbing this Drake right in front of me.
I'm going to switch battle songs to keep it fresh. Stabbing the Drake, like the one to your right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. That's a hit.
I would like to re-roll that damage.
Yep. Go ahead and reroll see if you get higher than a 1. Okay, extra 3, so 17 goes up to a 20. That Drake is bloodied now.
Nice.
Excellent.
Bonus action, shoot it.
That will also hit. Whoa. Big money. Another 9. Alright, that Drake's looking pretty freaking tapped out at this point. Does not look good.
Everyone, including Darval and the horse, should remember their bonus HP that they get.
Oh, right, I can do that.
Everyone make sure you get that bonus health. That's very important.
It's T6 plus 6.
Yes, sir. I didn't roll for a guppy, just so you know, Lero, because he already had 12 from his barbarian nonsense.
That's what I figured.
Well, him and the horse have got 9 extra.
God, popping off over here. Alright, in that case, Willa. Willa, you got a wizard combatant behind you. An almost dead Drake. And, of course, big boy Holda.
Yeah, I'll go for the wizard.
Alright. Go for that wizard. Are we steady aiming?
Yes, please.
Alright, setting you up for a sneak attack because you get advantage. 16 is, because it's advantage, barely gonna hit because of he's currently, what is he at right now? He is at just below that with fucking mage armor.
Oh, wow.
Good God. Alright, go ahead and roll with your sneak. He does seem very surprised that an arrow got through his defenses as he, like, looks thunk, goes right through that weird green smoky effect he conjured. How dare you strike me? Absolute nonsense.
Tell him to leave. Tell him he lives if he wants to use bails.
Go away, nobody likes wizards.
He's like, everyone loves wizards. Granted, they might not like the red wizards. We are, shall we say, loathed. But what
Yes, anyone likes you.
organization is worthy of glory that is not also loathed by those they trod on?
You speak of glory, I'm proud of glory, man. You know nothing about glory.
Fuck you, that's what. You stand before Wrath Modor of the Red Wizards, and you will yield
You stand before
to me.
Darval, the Treasure Torn. You stand before Darval.
Shut up, I can't even see you!
Glory.
Silence
Well, I can hear.
Oh,
I
he,
actually can't hear you either. Can't hear you either.
yeah, he just did the fucking silence spell over there. It's just him fucking shitting on Willow right now.
Just
Although, honestly, you can see some. He probably thinks that all these jibes are getting in good. Well, I guess some people are outside the radius there over here. Anything else, Willow, or tossing it over to Lyral?
I can't do any more actions, so that's pretty good.
Alright, Lyral. That's you then. Willow, make sure you add that temp if you haven't.
I'm
Ooh.
just gonna,
Nice.
Big money.
by apologizing in advance to Waka and Darval.
Okay, strong start. Strong start to the turn.
I am going to phase step.
Oh my god. Well, you can choose one target, right?
Yeah, and it's going to be the guard drake. That's in the darkness.
Oh, the darkness one. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I can't.
I think it's one you can see or one that's near you.
Let me see.
Either way, it's a con save, right?
No, it is a wisdom save.
Oh, no, then it bombed it. Whichever of the guard drakes it is did not pass.
Okay.
Wisdom.
You can see the lower one.
Okay, so this dude, what's the effect he gets? Oh, he's frightened. He has to run, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me put a marker on him so I remember that he's scared out of his
Yeah,
wits.
but that may not matter because he's pretty low health.
I'll put the little scream on him just in case.
Then I'm gonna pull out the Wand of Winter and use 4 charges to cast Ice Storm.
Oh!
And I'm gonna center it right where Darval is. Not that I know where he is, but that's within 20 feet of the other end of the room and within 20 feet of Holda. So
Y'all are making me pull out every fucking animated template I have.
Check that.
Yeah. So, Ice Storm. It is not concentration. This is just an instantaneous effect.
Okay.
And it hits for 2d8 bludgeoning and 46 cold, with 15 as the dex save.
Okay, it's centered on Darval. What's the radius?
The radius is 20 feet.
Okay. Alright, so it is gonna get the Drake and Waka then.
Yes, it's gonna get the Drake, Waka, it's gonna get Holda, and it should get to the other end of it should get everything in the room.
Yeah. Okay.
Which means Resmir.
Darkness
Yes.
roiling from the mask, the more comforting dim light being cast by her cleric, and then the temperature already low in the ice castle just plummets below 0. Okay. Is it half damage if you save?
Yes.
Okay, so this is 30 damage.
If Resmir's still in the room, it will hit Resmir as well.
It is hitting Resmir, for sure. Resmir passes. However, she is about as low as she can go at this point in terms of health. He's looking really... You hear a scream from Resmir.
And no, you don't, because silence.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You guys don't know how bad it is. Although that was 30 damage, which is having that to get the... So that means she needs a 15 on this concentration check here. Oh. That is a 13 con save as the shadow magic fades from Resmir. Oh, sorry. Deleted your one too, but there we go.
Yeah, but now...
did the eyes.
Now, Darval, the horse, the rug, Dardrake, Waka, and Holder need to make their saves.
Oh my god. Okay.
Dex save, you said?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Waka.
So Resmir is
down.
about as red as they can go. The rug, the cold wind starts blowing at the rug, and the various punches of hard cold ice rip the rug of smothering to shreds. Yo, thank you for the sub, by the way. And the you did 30. The rug has 33 health. 3 of it was done by Darval's radiant damage, and then exactly 30 by you for a dead rug. Absolute insanity there.
Let's see, Dex save.
Oh, okay. Darval gets the 15. Holda fails, but I believe... Oh, no, he doesn't have resistance to that. Fuck, Holda just takes 30 as well. Holda's bloody, boys. That was good.
Nice.
Guard Drake number 1 does not pass and is bloodied. Holy crap, this is a good use of the wand. The frightened one does not matter. It's low enough that it's just died.
I don't think that one got hit.
Oh, is he just outside the 20? Yeah, okay, because Holda's on that side. Okay, so he is still barely up. Waka, though, you still have to make a dex save.
But I take 15, right?
Yeah.
That's for my temp.
Waka with evasion, Lyral, as you're like, I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah.
Waka fucking hits the floor in a ball and just dodges that shit.
You should take only 6 though with your bonus, Darval.
Bonus?
HP.
You have 10 HP.
I recalculate that.
I'm just popping in the spell so people in chat could see if they were curious.
The entire area also becomes difficult terrain, and then I'm gonna move back to where I started again. to continue blocking the door.
Alrighty ho. Wow, that was a effective spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
My wand is now back down to 3 charges.
Holda is like not even shouting at this
Worth
point.
it.
Mouth a grim line. He is absolutely just trying to smash Lyral.
To get through, though, there are 3 things in front of him.
Dude, my guy, he's 15 feet wide.
Okay, fair point. Fair point.
He reaches over them and just swings it.
Fair point.
that is yeah, he is blocked, but all right, this is gonna be 2 great club attacks.
Okay.
Okay, first one is definitely a miss. 'Cause he's got a nat 1. Next one is a 22, which does hit you.
Yeah.
That is
There was a do your buff HP.
24 damage, which makes it a DC 12. Oh, if you still have silence, yeah, DC 12 concentration.
Does the 9 goes off though from the 24 for my bonus HP?
Yes, I had not included that into it.
Okay.
So, it would be 15 from your real HP then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not take that into account.
So.
Then DC 12 with advantage from Warcaster.
Okay. And I'm gonna if I roll low, I'm just gonna
Use your
Inspiration.
inspiration. Fair. Makes sense. You're fine. you're solid. As a bonus action, Hulda will like rip up another boulder out of like the ice blocks to his right.
I just wanted to check if that was gonna be higher than it was with the 9, but it wasn't. So
Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. That is the Drakes. This one is gonna run farthest away from the source of its fear, which would be between the legs of Hulda. However, Waka, that'll provoke an op attack from you and Guppy. Waka, if you want to swing first, see if you just execute this thing. Not with 20, not with that one.
Yeah, I don't think. I think that I just.
Guppy.
Wait, did I the inspiration? Did I?
I don't think
I wouldn't spin here.
you didn't, but
I don't.
also Guppy has an attack too. So up to you if you want to spend and get the kill, but.
Nah, I trust. Yeah. Smash.
Guppy will pull it off.
Yeah.
So because of the fear that Lyral caused, Gardrick number 1 runs, is cut down. She's gonna start moving some of the bodies out of the way here. So we are now left with the Wizard, a bloodied Hulda, a Resmir on Death's Door, and a bloodied Gardrick. At the end, the Gardrick is gonna. This one is gonna double attack you, Lyral.
Okay.
No longer with advantage from its friend though. The bite is a hit, but the tail is not. Bite is gonna be 7 damage. So
Okay.
smacks into you. At the end of its turn, we're gonna throw out some legendary actions from Resmir.
I'm gonna inspiration the con save.
Go
Oh
for
wait,
it.
no, it's at advantage. That's fine. I forgot I was at
Oh
advantage.
yeah, you're Warcaster. You're fine, dude. Warcaster, most mileage you've got out of a feat. God damn. In a desperation, Resmir is gonna use 1 bonus action to stride up to Darval. Not bonus, sorry, legendary. The other legendary action, we get rid of the snow now, is going to be to swing her crazy fucking sword at you, Darval.
This one is the one that does what again?
This is Hazaron, which you guys know basically not only does slashing, it also does necrotic, and if it hits you and hurts you, you can't be healed unless you make a con save at the end of your turns.
Cool. I am resistant to necrotic as well. Clash, I forgot last time we fought.
Nice. Okay, well, that's good, because it's going to be a crit.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Okay. I'll do the piercing stuff first, because that's not going to be reduced, right?
Yep.
Okay. The piercing is gonna be 20.
Okay, ouch.
Well, you already had, or you already burned through your
Yeah.
temp, right?
Yes.
Okay. Necrotic then. And you're resistant to this though.
Yes.
Okay, so that's. That is gonna be 12 halved to 6 necrotic.
Still up.
Darval, barely alive. She goes forward for this like last ditch effort attack. You can tell she is barely holding herself together. Okay, that is gonna be Wrath.
Do I need to make the con save to be healed?
At the end of your turn.
Okay.
There is no initial save. It is at the end of each of your turns. So,
Gotcha.
although order of operations, that will go before the temp HP. So, or actually, temp HP is gonna be healing, so you can still do the temp. They are different categories. What is Wrath gonna do? Willa did more damage than he would have expected. Alright. That's not bad. Alright. He is going to hold out his hand. Another blast of that green energy. I need Lyril and Willa, as the energy bursts around you guys, to give me a wisdom saving throw. Lyril, that is a pass. And then Willa's wisdom as well. 7 is not going to do it. That is a fail. Willa, you are currently confused. We'll have to roll on your turns to determine what you do.
Cool.
Maybe I start dancing for everybody.
Anything's possible. He's going to back up into his room a little bit.
Coward.
Yeah, I mean, he's a wizard, so. Alright, Guppy going in here with, already raging. It's already bolstered. 2 reckless attacks.
Does he get the beams back again?
Does he have what?
The wild magic? The beams from wild magic?
That wild magic one is only once.
Okay.
Oh, with his bolstering magic, he does turn that 14 into a hit, though.
Nice.
That's 10. One more with advantage. That is a hit again. For another 11. Hulda's starting to look pretty low. The rug is out of the order. Don't need to do him. Okay. That is Resmir. Alright. This is the one that's going to matter a lot right here. Okay.
Yep.
Resmir moves to here. You hear the of acid dripping onto ice as acid begins to drip like saliva from her mouth. She is going to do one more beam of acid. Because she's not a dragonborn, she's a half dragon, and they get to recharge that.
Yep.
Alright, I need Darval, Waka, and Guppy to make dex saves.
Zach. I accidentally rage.
Okay.
Sorry, what about me?
Resmir recharged her breath weapon and just breathed a beam of solid acid across the 3 of you. So,
Rude.
I have her damage roll.
I am working on it.
And
dex
then
save.
you guys make a dex save. Darval, that is exactly a pass. Waka, you pass and take nothing.
Yeah.
And
It's acid, thanks to the armor.
Guppy has
Slow
an
down though.
advantage on this because Barbarian also passes, but takes half. Okay. Jeez, if you did not have that armor, Darval, you'd be down. That is going to be 14 acid damage. Waka takes nothing. Guppy halves it to 7. Darval, you have it to 7, and then have it to 4. Which brings you to 1 HP. If she'd rolled any higher on that beam.
I would be down, yeah. Wow.
Because that was... The average of her beam should have been like a 20.
Yeah. Ooh, I got lucky there.
But she
Okay.
shot way under that.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't have any more potions as a bonus action. I think she might be fucking toast here.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh.
Can I tell if... Okay, it's my turn. Can I tell if I think my wings alone would finish her off?
I think you would assume that, yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna drink a potion myself then. Well, I can't heal, can I? Right. Potion won't do it.
Hey, you can't heal yourself right now.
You know, I'll attack her just... I guess you can do it, but I don't want to make an op attack, so I'm gonna attack her
Fair
with my
enough.
sword. Take it.
19 is a hit.
Yeah. I just look her dead in the eye before I swing it, before like plunges into her chest.
You bring the greatsword around. With the flat of your blade, you slap her dark greatsword to the side as you slap Hazaron away, and then cleave yours down across her chest. Black and red blood sprays out as Rezmir, you see her eyes behind the mask roll up, and she collapses.
Cool.
Also, that
so my
was
turn.
that was the right call, because if you'd waited till the end of the turn for your thing to activate, then at the end of your turn she would have done a legendary action
Legendary action
to hit you.
Cool. Cool. Still my turn.
That was the right call.
Glad that worked out. Closer to the Drake, but not close enough that it can hit me. Close
Okay.
enough that my wings will hit it.
Ooh,
Then I can
okay.
end my turn. I can end my turn. I roll the con save, right? See if I get healed.
Yeah, see if you can start getting healed again. You can start getting healed again.
Awesome. Then at the end of my turn, the guard Drake takes 3 damage from my wing.
Alright, takes that 3. And make sure you get your temp HP, because you're at 1 right now.
I got 10 HP. That's pretty important, yeah.
Okay, Waka. We got a wizard hiding around the corner. Willa just got hit by a spell. Guard Drake alive. Rezmir, you just saw go down.
Well, that's one down, I guess. I'm gonna stab this guard drake. Start killing as many people as I can.
Go for it. Ooh, that's not gonna do it. But if you shoot it, it's still sneak attack, because you haven't used sneak attack yet.
Ugh.
Oh my god, 13 is extremely close, but not gonna do it.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Good god. Alright, Willa, I need you. This version's different. Give me a D10. In your confusion, as random thoughts fill your mind, you think of old memories, but suddenly there's green skulls there and red flames. Doesn't make any sense. You spend the whole turn and do nothing. You basically skip your turn.
Okay.
Just hallucinating.
Am I still... Okay.
You get another save, I believe, at the end of the turn to try to get out of this again. Let me double check. Boom, 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 boom. Never mind. You are just in it, unless you can break his concentration. All right, Lero.
All right. I think what I'm gonna do is
I'm very curious.
is Holda partly outside the building?
Oh yeah, dude. He's like back. He's a 3x3 square, and the back 3 are out.
I can actually cast things now that I don't have to maintain concentration on silence.
It's true.
So, I'm dropping concentration on silence and casting Moonbeam on the back squares where Holda is.
Nice. Now, have you considered just casting silence on the wizards again? Moving silence effectively. It's also an option.
It doesn't get him out of concentration if I cast silence on him.
Oh, fair point.
Moonbeam is what, a 10-foot square? What do we determine?
I believe it is 10-foot radius.
I remember we determined it was bigger than we thought.
Yeah, 10-foot square.
Okay. Beam of moonlight kind of filters through the ice above, like fractal patterns into Holda.
And then I am going to use my last phase step
Okay.
to teleport behind Darval.
All right. You teleport into the room. I'll move your aura in a second.
And try and fear that guard drake.
All right, let's see. DC 14 wisdom, right?
Yep.
That's a 3 on the dice. That's not going to do it. All right, Drake number 2 is frightened.
And that's going to be the end of my turn, so I'm just going to get my bonus HP.
Go for it.
10 bonus. And then Holda's going to take damage, I think.
Holda is going to take damage because he starts his turn within that thing.
Wow, that is very low.
Okay, wow, holy shit. I mean, he does fail, but yeah, that was a really low roll. Feeling like it didn't hurt him that much, he is going to just attack. This is going to be 1 on Guppy, 1 on Waka. Waka, we're going to go at you first. Waka, that is a 13. I think you dive out of the way of his massive club.
Yeah, miss.
He was going to hurl a boulder at Lyral, but now he's not going to. He's going to keep that boulder in one hand, smack Guppy with the other club swing. Guppy throws up his arms while holding the axe, and the bracers glow bright bronze and deflect the attack just barely with those bracers. She attuned to during the short rest. Alright, Gardrake is gonna fucking flee away from Lyral, which would necessitate going this way, which will provoke an op attack from Waka. Do they have 30 feet? What the fuck's their speed? Yeah, they do. Alright, let's see if Waka can finish off this Drake on the way by. Walk. Might have had to step away. Oh, there you go. No, you're good. That is a hit.
Nice.
And let me see. So here, I'm waiting for you to go in a straight. Okay. That will be sneak attack because if he's going as far away as he can from Lyral, first would be this way till he bumps into a wall, and then going up. But that would mean he leaves your range there, which is next to Guppy for sneak attack. So as he sprints by, you stab between 2 gaps of his scales and into the large beating heart as the Drake goes down.
Yeah.
Alright, Wrath. That's gonna come out here. Ooh, okay. You see the tip of his staff begin to glow. A bright, furious red light the size of his head expands, contracts to a single point as he hurls it into the middle of the room, The fireball detonates, and I need Guppy, Waka, and Willa to make dexterity saves. Waka is a pass and takes nothing. Willa is a pass and takes nothing. Guppy passes and takes half.
Does Willa have to do like a fusion check or anything?
No, not when she's being hit by stuff.
Okay, cool.
But Guppy's gonna have that from 30 to 15. Alright, now it is Guppy again. Okay, Rezmir's out. Guppy is going to try and fly away. Because he has fast movement from being a barbarian. That was one too far, but he can make it to there. Provoke an op attack, but go for Wrath. He does not get op attacked. He's going to multi-attack Wrath. On the first one, you see his smoke spirals out into a perfect duplicate of Wrath, which intercepts the attack of the first swing automatically. Second attack on Wrath is going to be a miss, though. Unfortunate. Darval. What are you going to do, oh sweet paladin?
I muted, sorry. I am going... I don't... Dang, I refreshed the page again. Sorry, one sec, guys. One sec. I don't actually know where anyone is, because I've been inside this room the whole time, so I don't know where the guys are. So I'm going to start by walking out the door.
Alright, yeah, you go
That's
out
the
the
first
door.
thing I do. Once I finish reloading the page, okay. So
Okay.
that's be... 1, 2, 3... Oh, there's a big giant right there. I'm going to walk up to the giant and attack it. Attack the giant. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I see the giant as I walk out. I'm going to back up a little bit farther. Go up to there instead. And I can use my some lay on hands on myself.
Okay, lay on hands. What are you how much you're pumping into yourself?
9 of my 10.
Ooh, alright, big moves, big moves.
Leaving 1 left against 1 up if I need to. So I have 10 plus 7, 8, 10 HP, and that is my turn. My wings are still on though, so I believe Waka, and not Willa, just Waka, takes a bit of damage here.
Alright,
So you take 3 damage,
is
Waka.
going to take 3.
And that's it.
Alright.
I'm still in the zone, so I can re-roll the I'm still the radius, so I can barely, but I can re-roll the FHPs if I get better.
Yes.
D6 plus
Waka, that is you.
I do get better. So I have effectively 9.
Okay. I did take the 3 out.
Awesome.
If you steady aim, you would get sneak attack here. I believe.
Yeah. Alright. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna steady aim to get advantage and sneak attack and shoot the giant.
Alright. 15's going to be just shy. It was really close.
No.
You can still stab him, though.
Oh,
Steady aim would take that away. Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, Willa, D10.
5.
Same as before. No actions.
Oh.
I am so useful.
Could be worse. She could be running around in random directions or trying to kill random people.
Yeah.
There is a chance you can act normally on these turns, though. Lyral is going to be
I
your
can't
thing.
move, right?
No, you can't move or take actions this turn.
Got it.
15 feet behind Walker. I'm going to throw a Sacred Flame at Wrath.
Dex save. Miraculously a fail there. Thought he was gonna nail that. Take 9. He needs to make a concentration. Ooh, does he have Warcaster? I don't think he does. He has nothing like Warcaster, so needs a 10 or higher. Ooh, the radiant light splashes over his face as he blinks and covers his eyes, getting a little bit of burns here. Willa, you snap out of it as it breaks his concentration.
Yes.
Ooh, what a play.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, what a snipe, too. Oh my god. Alright, Spiritual Weapon.
Right next to Holda.
Alright, I'll throw on a little ghostly blade for you.
And that gets to make its attack when I summon it.
Yes, I believe it is... Oh, you already got it. Okay. That's a hit, for sure. Ooh, nice roll there. Okay. Holda is getting lower and lower. You guys are really chipping away. I think he's too kind of big for his aura to show up very well, but he is getting near the red.
And then I'm going to use my 15 feet to move back into here.
Okay, that will provoke an op attack from him.
Oh wait, am I next to him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Even if you weren't, he's got a 15-foot reach.
Okay. In that case, I will not.
Up to you. I mean, I think it was worth it coming in here anyway, just because you freed Willa.
Oh yeah, no, I
that
agree.
was that was a hell of a snipe.
Sure, I'll provoke the opportunity attack.
All right, he's gonna go for it. It's gonna hit 23.
Oh.
All right, let's see if. Ooh. God, I have too many data sheets open at once. Well, character sheets, I guess data sheets would be Warhammer. Stuck in Warhammer mode.
No such thing as too much data sheet.
That is going to be 20 bludgeoning.
Alright, I go down.
Lyril throws the bolt out, frees Willa, conjures the blade, which now disappears as it kind of stabs into Holda, vanishes, leaving a hole in his stomach. Lyril is down. That means the glowy aura that's been saving you guys is also down.
Oh no.
Holda. Holda is going to move up to here. I will say, he is temporarily going to have to squeeze in this position to fit, which means you guys are getting advantage to hit him.
Nice.
He doesn't need to get this close, but he wants to get near the other people as well. He is going to make one attack roll on Waka and one on Darval. Alright, Waka. Oh, I threw Darval's on the floor. Alright, Waka.
Is that an auto miss?
That is a...
natural one?
It does not. Waka, that is a 16.
That will hit.
It's going to be close with your temp. That is going to be 15 damage, eating through all 10 temp, and 5 into your regular. Oh, okay. Oh, we can take the guard drakes out of the order. They don't exist. All right, Darval, coming at you. Darval, you bring your blade up and slash at his club. He brings it away so you don't cut it, and you protect yourself from the attack. That is Holda. It is Wrath's turn. Guppy is kind of all up in his face right now. Alright, Guppy. Oh, I didn't roll for his temp HP last time. I need to do that. Okay. He should have 8 or 9 temp HP. Alright. Wrath is going to reach out. What would be the most effective here? He's going to reach out with his hand crackling with electricity. But with the bracers again, Guppy blocks it. Alright, that is Guppy. It's going to be 2 attacks with advantage because he's going to go reckless. Oh, I didn't actually. He went reckless last time, so he's got to see if he was crit on. Or hit again. Okay, he is going to get hit by the Shocking Grasp because of his reckless behavior. That is going to get rid of the remaining temp that Guppy has, but nothing into his regular health. Guppy's first swing is intercepted as Wrath throws up another smoke double. Second attack with advantage. Almost a crit, but definitely a hit. And Wrath is going to take 9 damage. Darval, that is you. You are next to the giant.
You're muted.
Yeah, if you're talking, you are muted.
Thank you. Sorry, I still have my wings, so I'm not moving next to Lyral, because that'd be bad. I'm going to just attack hold on. The greatsword. Sec. Okay, greatsword. 14. I see misses. Actually, I'm going to inspiration that.
Oh, okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. Ooh, yeah, doesn't it?
Attack number 2. Ooh.
Oh my god.
And turn takes 3 damage on turn.
Alright, he takes 3. Waka.
What's that?
Darval's still there. You do get sneak attack.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start off by stabbing him.
You are also flanking right now if you want to do this with advantage, because you can draw a line between his massive shape and you and Darval.
Yeah.
Oh, Moonbeam's gone, so I'm gonna get rid of the Moonbeam. 17 is a hit. Go ahead and roll a sneak attack. With one last lunge of the rapier, you like jump up onto his knee and drive it in between his abs into his stomach. Hulda goes down.
Nice.
Alright. Okay, so this is 1 increment out of 30, so that's a...
Disadvantage then to shoot him.
Disadvantage. That's
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
There's no it doesn't have the iterative or the penalty from distance in this one.
Since Captain Guppy is in combat, it's just regular.
Well, you only get 1 sneak attack a turn, and Guppy's not giving you advantage. He would just be giving you sneak attack.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, you're okay.
It's okay. It overlaps a lot.
It does. Nice.
Oh fuck! Even with the disadvantage, that's a hit.
Yes.
Alright, he's not looking too good. Willa. I will say, for what this is worth, Lyral is about to start making death saves for her in a second.
It's true. She can survive long enough to press get her up.
Could I move forward? I still have a move. Right?
Yeah, you haven't used your movement.
Yeah, okay. I just want to get closer so I could actually hit him next.
Alright, Willa, what's the play here?
Lyral, you said that you're not worried yet.
No, I'll be fine.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and aim and shoot.
Are you using steady?
Yeah, I don't have an advantage.
Yeah, you're not getting advantage for anything else.
Because
Okay, so
You are getting sneak attack, but if you don't use steady aim, you won't get advantage.
yeah.
Okay,
So
I'll do steady.
Alright, go for it. That is a hit. Oh, what a high roll. Yeah, 655 on the sneak attack. Your arrow slams directly into Wrath's forehead and that weird etched tattoo of the eye. His eyes blank out white for a second like a zombie, and he comes back at 1, much like the person you fought in the lodge.
Okay. Does that mean there's an arrow sticking out of his forehead right now?
He basically, as he comes back, kind of like rips it out a little bit. And there's like blood pouring from his face right now.
I'm about to call him a unicorn.
I know, right? Missed
He kind of like, as you say that, he kind of like staggers a little bit, eyes blinking, maybe a little bit of brain damage for a second. He's just like, this herd of unicorns is called a blessing. Or a beauty. Honestly, I don't even know what they're called in 5e. I know in Pathfinder it is canonical that they are a blessing of unicorns. Or sometimes
That's great.
sometimes a beauty, but I prefer blessing. That's the first one I heard in Pathfinder's lore. Like, what a good name for a group of unicorns.
I think it's just a universal thing. Is a blessing.
It could be. I don't know.
And that really is a great.
I guess you don't like hear a lot of stories as a kid, even with fairy tales, where there's like multiple unicorns. Now that I'm like thinking about it. All right, Lyral, go ahead and throw out that first death save.
Come on, that 20.
That's one fail. I'll keep track with some counters on you. We're at one fail. Wrath. You see he smiles at you guys, and with bloody, like blood-soaked teeth, the white turning like pink, he's just like, I'm sure we'll meet again. And next time, I won't let you stand in the way of what's to come. He reaches into his belt, unfurls a scroll, and in one movement, there is a giant flash, and Wrath is gone.
Rude.
All right.
Can you deactivate my wings?
Well, we're still gonna go in combat because Lyral is still... Or Darval, can you get to him, get to her, and heal her? Okay, then we're fine.
Yeah, I can pop that one left, then I hand it to her.
All right, you run over to
On
her,
my turn.
glow, one lay on hands, then we drop out of combat.
You're up at 1, Lyral.
I will do XP in a second here. You do still get XP for at least running Wrath off. Although it seems like he's not seen the last of him.
And I assume we get inspiration for beating Resper finally?
Yes, you finally do.
Yay! Congrats,
This,
guys.
this is gonna be a pretty penny.
So, we're level 7 now? Huh?
Probably. How close are you guys?
I have no
We're pretty close. Currently, this is what I currently have us at.
990.
What, Chris?
We're at 18,990.
Yeah, that's what I had.
What's to the next level?
I think it's 1900, I thought. Am I crazy?
I thought it was 21.
Oh, it might be 21.
I thought it was 21. By the way, we're probably gonna get there soon.
Alright, that's the giant. That's the dude who teleported. That's the guard drakes. What is an ambush?
23. It's 23.
Rug of smothering. Okay, maybe you won't quite get there. You're gonna get a big chunk here, though. And then, last but certainly not least, is gonna be Resmir herself. Everyone, yeah, not quite enough. Weirdly, almost the same number as what you have currently for XP. It's going to be 1890. It just cuts out the 9 in the middle.
Walking.
It's a weird pattern there.
Yeah, not quite enough.
I'm going to delete some of the bodies that don't matter. I'm going to keep Resmir's body in here where it fell. Hulda's over here. Yep, that's correct. That's what I have as well. To 2880.
Cool.
Okay. So, first things first, obviously, Resmir's dead. One of the Worm Speakers is gone. This is great news. That being said, this castle is still currently in flight on the way to wherever they needed to bring this fucking gold. So that's still a problem. Also potentially a crazy storm giant somewhere here. And it seems perhaps a vampire.
Can we just tell the storm giant, hey, Raspberry's dead, you can stop doing what you're doing and go back to whatever you're doing?
Perhaps.
That sounds like a poor decision.
Everyone, before you make your decision, Darval, you moved over there. You're like helping Lyral to her feet. You know, forearm to forearm, fucking golden armor clacks against midnight armor. Everyone, give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, Lyral coming back to consciousness and nailing it. It sounds like they are taking a moment to do this. But you can hear cultists making preparations for their own assault, and then you hear another booming stone giant voice that's just like, "You 5 to me, we will lead the next assault. Get ready."
They are 100% coming for us, and I don't think we
it's
are.
just a survival game at this point.
I don't think we are set up for their assault.
I have a question.
I might
Do you
have an
still have the
answer.
hut?
I do still have the hut. I
Yeah, but
can
spell
make
slot
another
is-
hut.
Do you still have the spell slot to cast it quickly?
Waka, I'm gonna say as Lyral listens into that, Waka, from your angle, you look around desperately. There's one room you haven't gone in, to the left. Over here. The other door next to that, leads out to the main courtyard. That may or may not be dangerous. That's where, like, the stables are and the cultist quarters. You can see over here into the wizard's room, there is an opening out onto something. It seems the room has an exit at the back.
I'm really like, there's a potential exit through the wizard's room.
Good to know. That's probably the better idea than just hunkering down in the hut. Like, we get up and
Yeah,
choose
I
to
think
go
we
back.
go there, and if there's not a good exit, then we can hunker down in the hut for some.
At least enough to get a short rest.
Right, I'm gonna say you guys can sprint in there. It looks like that tunnel. Oh, Will is in a wall. Looks like.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. This tunnel leads into one of the other various tunnels into the dragon's nest. Are you running for it, or are you setting up the tent in here, the bubble, or are you trying to go in there and set up a bubble there?
How about let's go through the Dragon Horde tunnel and try to hide in there and set up a...
Well, yeah, probably that worked pretty well last time.
Yeah.
Unless they're in there already guarding it.
That's true.
Alright, so you'd be coming in from that side, which would bring you over here. You run into this new angle of the dragon tunnel, over in this corner. You can hear the beginnings of movement, rallying on the first level of this castle. Can you cast the spell in less than 10 minutes if it's not a ritual?
Yes.
Okay, I think you would know, like, Lyral innately, like, either you cast it instantly or it's not going to happen in 10 minutes. There's no way. And you think if you didn't do that, you guys are going to have to keep moving.
Yeah, I think we should put up the hut and prepare for an assault.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
All right, I will take the 1 minute to cast the hut.
All right. 1 minute is cutting it close. I'm going to say, as you're casting it, I want a group stealth check as they're beginning to search the rooms.
Boy, I'm bad at that.
11's pretty low.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
All right,
Can
Guppy.
you mention that, Willa? Because we got one from killing Resmir.
You do get an inspiration from Resmir, or do you want to use it now? Everyone got an inspiration, remember, from killing Resmir.
Yeah, I'll do.
Good. Really good. Okay.
Okay, 16 and 23 are the two highest. It's coming down to Okay, 16 is the thing to beat. They are dividing up into waves of search parties out there. First wave is ogres and Wigloff, the other stone giant of the pair. So I'm going to make one check to represent the stone giant and one check to represent the ogres. They need to be less than 16, each of them. All right, stone giant got a +4 coming in. The 4 on the dice, that is an 8. Ogres. Let's see what their bonus is. What are they working with here? They're pretty dumb. I'm pretty sure it's not great. Yeah, it's just a flat roll. A flat roll that is a 13. You guys can hear, like, the ogres and even see, because he's so massive, Wigloff in what was once the wizard's room. But you managed to not leave enough tracks on your way out that they have no way of knowing to rush the tunnel. And before they realize to check there next, your dome activates, and I believe they cannot see you now.
That's correct.
Oh boy, okay. Alright.
Nice.
Tabbing back over here. I was on the other map for a second. The, like, blizzard-themed dome forms around you guys once again, camouflaging you deep within these tunnels. All right, you guys are safe for the moment. What is the play?
If we wait here at least 4 hours, I can get my trance long rest and have spells again.
That is true. That's true.
There's potential, but will you make it enough for that long?
They can't get in the hut.
They can't get into the hut, but they might find you.
Well, yeah, but we'll know if they find us, and we can reassess at that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
If we don't make it the full 4 hours, do I still get the short rest?
I mean, if they can't get in, then yeah.
Yeah. So
assuming that none of them has dispel magic or an anti-magic field.
That's true.
We're also heavily wounded. We need serious.
We need to at least take a short rest. Those dice, but
okay, sounds like a minimum taking a short rest, but
what we can start with is, minimum taking a short rest. If we plan to try and stay here for the full 4 hours, then it might make sense for me to just do a minute of Aura of Vitality and give people as much healing as I can from that beforehand.
We could also
yeah, go ahead.
We could also do a short rest and then try to find a better hiding spot to do a long rest.
Also a possibility.
An option, but I'm not sure where would be a better hiding spot.
Because they're looking everywhere for us.
Yeah, there are only so many locations in a flying castle. Yeah.
I mean, this is a pretty spot. Might be as good a spot as we can get.
Okay, so I mean, I think it's up to you guys to decide what's worth the risk and what's not. Are you going for the 4 hours? I will say, if you go for the 4 hours, like, it's assumed that you can take a short rest as well. There's a risk of discovery. You're not the only caster on this continent. Someone could potentially get rid of this bubble if they know it's there, or that they suspect that it's there. So, I'm gonna put it on you guys. What is the risks we are taking or not taking here? Like, are you casting that healing spell? Are you going to rest fully? What are we working with?
I vote try for the long.
I vote at least try for the 4 hours. Clearly.
Okay, so we're trying for as long as possible.
At least 4.
At least 4 to get
so.
spell slots for our caster.
So in that case, I should probably use my remaining spell slots to give people healing.
Okay, so let's do that before the short rest.
One of them just in case. Maybe save one of them just in case we fail to get the long rest.
That is true. If you get interrupted during the long rest and they dispel this and you get into combat, you won't get your slots back.
Yeah. Okay. I'll save one of my spell slots and I'll give out 3 healing words. Who's lowest health?
I'm at 10.
I'm at 5.
And you're at 1. You're trying to get the long rest, so.
I'll give out 2 to Waka and 1 to Darval.
Okay.
There we go.
Darval, and then
Instead of
Waka, and then Waka.
All right.
now you're taking a long rest, so temporary hit points will go away.
Yeah.
You'll have your
For me.
divinity back.
I don't have any temporary.
Oh, there we go. Also, you're about to get your divinity back. So
As long as no one else chooses to take a temporary or take a long rest, your temp won't go away.
true.
Just so you know.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm not taking long rest yet. So.
Okay.
In
In that case, is there any more things anyone's willing to spend before we go towards dice for hit dice?
Oh, I'm out of stuff.
All right. Well, in that case, I think we're doing short rest hit dice, and we'll see what happens with discoveries.
All right, and I should probably use hit dice as... Do I use hit dice as well, or...
If you're choosing a long rest, then you can't.
Okay, then I won't.
But we said that if the longest interrupted, she gets future dice.
Will say that again, Munda?
Did we say that if we interrupted, she can use her hit dice before the combat? Did we say that? Because like we assume she can a short rest at least.
I don't think you get a short rest if you don't complete a long rest.
Okay.
Let me see.
That's fine.
Oh, now we're good. This is a forum question we're getting at. Nothing in the rulebook seems to prevent that, so I think you would get the benefits of a short rest. Lear.
I'll just stop them all. There we go. I'm at the dice now, though. I'm maxed. I am maxed, but I'm at the dice.
Guppy's out of hit dice and is at 42 health.
I'm also out of hit dice at 36 out of 42.
Ooh, coming down to the wire here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, now I gotta make some rolls here. Learl, are you rolling any hit dice?
Yeah. Right.
And one more. Okay. Learl, you will make the full 4 hours.
Ooh!
But you did still have to spend those hit dice first, because you wouldn't be sure. Okay.
Cool.
People have popped their heads in, and you've seen people search the tunnels. No one has discovered you.
So do we want to go for the full 8?
I will say that the chances are basically increasing every hour that you might get caught. It was already unlikely that it was 4 hours that you got through.
That's true.
I will say it is technically possible. It will be very unlikely to get through 4 more.
I mean, I'm willing to risk it than you guys are.
Well, I guess what's the plan? Like,
That's my question.
yeah, if we're just gonna start a murder spree, then might as well see if we could get an 8. But if we want to go after specific targets, then it's probably better to leave under stealth.
Well, let me ask you this: What's your plan in general? Are you gonna try to kill every enemy on this castle? That's a lot.
There's no way we do that.
How high up do we think we are?
How high up are you?
Yeah.
Let me check the exact height.
I'm down to kill every single last person. It might take a few days, but it gets easier to hide the more we kill.
Okay, castle itself. You guys did not do that to the castle.
Okay, I have an idea. Hear me out.
Okay, I'm just doing some
We
math.
go back. You do that. I'm gonna talk to everyone else. We go back. We get Resmir's map. We pay a kobold with the map to tell the Frost Giant to set us down where we are because Kobold's now in charge because Resmir died.
You think Frostgiant's gonna listen to a kobold?
Do you think
I mean,
the map will still be there? It's been 4 hours.
that's actually a really good point. Probably isn't there. Yeah.
Actually, we probably want. I think that killing everyone's a good idea because we probably want to read the mask.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, we can try to kill.
All right.
There's problems against here. Like that big
Currently,
giant.
the castle is about a mile up.
Ooh, yeah, we can't fly that from here.
Yeah. So.
So, if I
By the way,
had another 4 hours, I would get my wings back. I could fall almost all the way, then turn my wings on. Probably survive the
I
fall.
let's try for the 8 because it sounds like we're just gonna start a murder spree, and so we'll just kill whoever finds us, try to hide, and we'll just.
It shall be righteous,
yeah.
and it shall be righteous. Let's do it.
Exactly.
By the way, Ben.
Yes, wait on me.
How close are we to dawn?
To dawn? Let's see. You invaded around midnight. Very close. I'd say dawn is within an hour or two.
Okay. I mean, we've been here for at least 5 hours. Maybe.
Because at that point, I get my I get more charges on the winter one.
Ooh.
I think dawn should be in an hour.
Okay. So I think Walk actually makes a good point. We might as well try and get them there remaining.
Yeah.
And then if we get detected, we just start fighting because we're probably going to do a lot of fighting anyway.
Fair enough. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Okay. Where are you heading first, direction-wise?
We're staying here right now, right?
For an hour, right?
For 4 hours.
Are you doing the full 4?
Are we trying to
oh, okay. I thought it was just for the one.
Yeah. No, I thought we were just trying to get the extra 4 hours.
Okay.
Is that the plan, guys?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Make it through the hour. That's good to know, just because that will be the want.
True. So yeah, that's a good catch.
Okay. All right. With still an hour to go, you guys are discovered.
One's back to full charges.
Nice. But they still theoretically, as far as we know, can't get into the dome yet. So Ben, I have a question. Assuming they have someone who can get through the dome, how long will it take for them to do that?
You see 3 extremely pallid people outside, including one you recognize from the earlier checks, as Sandesel Morgia, the vampire.
A vampire.
She doesn't dispel it, but you see that she cocks her head and sends the other two helpers away to start getting help. What do you guys do? There's still an hour till you'd get all your rest benefits.
Yeah, can we try to assassinate her?
I don't think you're surprised, but we try.
I think if we try to assassinate her, we will absolutely lose the rest, and I don't think it'll be a surprise.
It is true. If you engage in combat now, the rest will end. You could stay here and keep resting, but obviously she's sent for help at this point.
I don't think it's gonna take an hour for help to come.
No, I don't either. I think
agree.
maybe it makes sense though to try and employ what we did when we fought the swamp creature.
Ooh, that was good. I have another question.
Okay.
Can some of us keep resting while the other of us fight?
That's a good.
Because Lirils have full. I don't need that much. Like I'll get my wings back with my spells back, but I can still swing my sword currently.
Technically,
He has
yes.
still a few spell slots.
I can't leave the boat, and I can't cast spells out of it.
I'm pretty.
That is true.
You think two of us can take it?
Yeah, let's find out.
Let's find out.
So we're gonna try and have two people finish the long rest while.
I mean, that's a play.
Well, Darvel, don't you have spells?
I do. I have 2 slots left. It would be good to get them back if you guys can take them out without me. That could work.
Yeah. So why don't me and
Well,
Willa go out?
before we attack, maybe we should try and parlay with the vampire.
Wait. Would I ever? What does the church think about vampires? I assume not very good.
I mean, they're not ideal, but your church's like purpose is not like other churches to hunt down undead.
That's fair.
You
Okay,
probably
well,
don't like
if we
them,
can parlay,
but you're not like the
Yeah, I
goddess
don't.
of death or anything.
It's for a greater cause, so
Yeah. It's certainly not one of your tenets that it's like forbidden.
yeah.
So we could try to talk. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, that's a single character we could just go out there and kill.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Can you
but
imagine these two guys are like, we found them, come on over. This super strong person's like guarding them, and then they come back and they just find a slaughtered body.
But if we kill the vampire, we're still here, and they'll
That's
know
true.
we're here because there's a dead vampire.
Can we bring the vampire? We can't bring the into the
The
spell
vampires
either,
are
right?
outside. The vampire can say it was a mistake.
That's true.
But
That's
they
true.
know we're still in the castle. It's like,
But we can still get a long rest potentially.
Right.
all right. Well, I mean, like at the end of the day, talking can't hurt. Go for it.
All right. Well,
So I think probably
who
whoever
is
does
going
talking
outside
can't
to parlay because you can't speak through the bubble?
Who has the highest
Yeah.
charisma?
It
I have
can't
pretty high
be-
charisma.
So someone has to sacrifice their rest.
Yeah, that's true. I'm repping up, but I have a 2 in charisma, 5 in persuasion.
I have 2 as well, and I don't like. I'm only down 3. I'm not bad, but
Okay, you want to try to talk him out?
charisma that's significant.
I mean, I'm proficient in persuasion, so that helps. Are you good in persuasion or something? Could you be a +5 in persuasion instead of +2?
I've got only 2.
What do you guys think?
Who will speak with the vampire?
Because it would be really good for me to get my long.
Yeah. So Willa has less to lose by stopping
Yeah.
her long rest now, but Darvel
Exactly.
Yes.
A higher chance of succeeding. Exactly, that's the thing. But I won't get any long rest. If I go out there, I will not get any long rest at all.
Yeah. We'll leave that up to you, Darvel. You're the one who has way more to lose here, but
Yeah, I'd be losing quite a lot. So I think, Will, if you're willing to try this, I think we should trust you to do that. If you're willing.
Okay.
yeah. I'm like, it's only a +3 difference. It's not a massive.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It might make a difference.
It
It's
might.
not. It's not.
I don't actually have that many hit points.
All right.
Well,
Just poke your head out.
Step.
Just poke your head out so you can hop back in if you need
And
to.
I just want to tell Willa before she pokes her head out and says anything to remember that the Red Wizard said something about being more respected than the vampire.
Well, he said he thought he should be more respected than her. Is that a
Did-
fact, or is it a matter of opinion?
Well, what matters is that he said he thought he was more respected, which we can claim means he said he was told he was more respected.
Hey, fair enough. All right. What's you poke your head out and are face to face with Sandesil Morgia. Ears kind of swivel towards you. Does not immediately lunge. That's quite a trick you're doing there. Are the rest of your companions inside?
Who wants to know?
Of course. How rude of me. I am Sandesil Morgia. I have been around inside the Cult of the Dragon since long before the current worm speakers rose.
It is an absolute honor to meet you. I've heard rumors that somebody else thought that they were better than you, but looking at you, I don't think that's the truth.
She kind of tilts her, just like, I know bait when I hear it, but I must admit my curiosity is piqued. Who thinks they are greater than me within this organization?
Who was it? The red somebody? Who was it?
It was
The Red Wizard.
Wrath Modar, a red wizard.
That one. Wrath Modar.
Wrath is but a mere trifle. He doesn't even believe in the cause, but he knows that if we are to summon the Mother of Dragons, well, he'd be quite rewarded. That being said, he is an upstart, a youth in my eyes, and most certainly does not have my reach. Not to mention, his methods are archaic.
What do you mean by that?
Give me a persuasion check with all the compliments you've given so far. Let's try persuasion.
Oh no. Can I read?
If you want to use it for that, yeah, go for it.
I have one more, so this is it.
yeah, that's the last one.
A little
Okay.
better.
Nothing too crazy yet, so that'll work for now. They walk a different path, this new leadership. Myself and the old guard. Well, I used to serve under Samaster, the first worm speaker. The proper path towards bringing back Tiamat would be the slaying of dragons. Of course, to raise them after the fact as Draco Liches.
Instead of I don't know how to word that.
I mean, you know, at least that the cult you've encountered has been venerating the dragons they found. They didn't kill any dragons to do this.
I mean, dragons die naturally.
That is also true.
Okay.
Now that I've answered one of your questions, I have one. Why should I not reach forward and tear your pretty little head from your shoulders?
Let me think about this one.
Yeah, well, you think on that. I'm curious what your answer is, and then she's gonna do something else, I think.
Oh boy.
Can I give guidance to Willa?
Sure.
I'll just cast guidance on Willa.
What is guidance?
It's is that plus something?
Plus a D4.
Plus D4.
Oh.
Yeah. The one thing.
For one roll.
So the reason is you get power.
What sort of power? You can trust me. As she leans forward, not like the whole eye, but her irises glimmer and gleam. They seem to dance in this strange scintillating pattern. You see that it didn't look like it was there before, but her brown eyes have flecks of gold and green within the iris. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Oh.
And you can choose to add the guidance to this one if you want.
The guidance is only once.
It's only once and it's
Yeah, but I
1d4,
can cast
so
it again, it's a cantrip.
that is true. It's a cantrip. Do you want to use it on this or no? Before I
Oh, it's a
say.
cantrip for him? Yeah. If it's a cantrip, then
Or-
Okay.
cantrip works the same as in Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's like infinite.
Okay.
So was that extra D4?
Yeah, 1d4. Okay, 18. You like lift one boot to start walking out farther, and then you blink and you realize that her eyes, they're not that beautiful. They're dark. They're look cold and uncaring. And you shake off whatever she was trying to do to you. She kind of tilts her, just like, a pity. I thought that would work. You can't
Getting
blame
guidance again.
a girl.
Again.
You guidance her again. Thank you for the subscription, by the way. You guidance her again. She's like, while you're doing that, well, you can't blame a woman for trying. You said you'd grant me power. Let's negotiate in good faith. How would you do that? And this will probably be our last statement before we wrap up for today. What do you think, Will?
Can I just whisper in Willa's ear?
Well, you
offer
can't hear Morgia, right? Because you can't hear through the bubble.
I
Willa's headset.
I believe I can.
Can you? Let's check.
I think in the bubble.
If you can hear stuff, then you would have heard the whole conversation.
I think it's just they can't. You can't hear from outside, but I think I can hear from inside because I can certainly see out.
Oh, you can
Render
certainly
back.
see out. I'll say yeah, you can hear it.
I just want to whisper to Willa. We should offer her the worm speaker position and the black dragon mask.
Yeah.
Oh, sneaky.
Okay. That's the one that I'm doing.
All right. I'm gonna say at that, give me a persuasion check with advantage if you're offering her the mask of the black worm speaker.
Which is fine.
And I'm using the D4.
And using a D4. Okay, so advantage plus a D4. 19 goes to a 20. She kind of absentmindedly swirls some talons across the ice wall, making like a hideous screeching noise on it. I will call back my children before they bring us more company. If you will bring me the mask, then we have a deal. If you fail in this, though, I will suck the life from you myself. You have... kind of glances behind you guys a little bit. You have 1 hour. I will be...
But we just have a opportunity to rest.
That's real convenient.
Ask for two. Ask for two. Ask for two.
Try to negotiate for more.
Um...
I think such a grand task. We need at least
2.
2.
I'll say 2.
I would like to go for more, but at least 2.
You say 3, and then she'll probably give it.
Okay, I like that. Try to go for...
I don't know that you'll be alive after 3. 90 minutes, no more, and then I raise the alarm.
That's not bad.
Okay.
You will find my chambers.
We'll find out.
You'll find my chambers in the upper courtyard above the central towers. Mine is the cracked one to the south.
I mean, we could just go in there and assassin.
You have a deal.
Very well. She fades into mist and drifts down the hall.
We need to finish our long rest.
Yeah, you spend 60 of that 90-minute time limit.
Yep.
30 minutes, guys.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow.
The question is, where would the mask be after it's been almost 7, now 8 hours since last you saw
That is
it?
the question. That is the question.
What's she gonna do? Kill us? That was her
Yeah.
goal. The first
I
place.
I kind of agree with Waka on the whole. We should just go to the tower and try and assassinate her.
Yeah. So he sleeps.
Could do that too. All right. With that in mind, then, we will resume next week, same time. I think we'll still be down a barbarian, so I'll just kind of autopilot him some more. He's understandably busy with some roles at the moment. But we'll come back next week and see how you get out of this. There is potential that next week will be the finale of this part, in which case then we'd probably take like a short break while I set up the next section of the story that is the Tyranny of Dragons.
Do we get 160 XP for not
No, you don't.
successfully doing a full rest?
You do not.
Dang.
Let's see. What do you've gotten? Is that all you need to level up? 160?
Yeah. Well, if the level is 21,000, then yes.
Is it 21 or 23?
I think it's 23.
Okay, then I don't think you would get... I was gonna say that there might be a story award I'm missing, but it's not gonna add up to thousands.
Yeah, not that.
Let's see. XP... It is 23.
Okay.
That does make sense. You're supposed to hit either level 7 or 8, depending on party size, at the end of Hoard.
Okay.
So you're pretty much on track for where you should be.
Nice.
All right. We shall return next week. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll be back.